You really think you can train me to be a 6-star?
6-star? I think yes.
Oh, I can't.
No!
Oh,
Do it
no.
again! Keep your shield up! Come on!
I'm ready.
Okay, tomorrow we talk about tactics.
Over 400 champions and Death Knight.
Welcome to ChaoticCalling Streaming. My name is Starwind, and we are about to play some Dungeons and Dragons. I think these guys are about ready. Today, we have with us these lovely adventures that we have been taking through the world for quite a while now. We have Christopher.
Everything that Jack touches poisons the liver, apparently.
Fair but true. Well, I have to change the name here. Kronk. Juno.
Nothing stops tea time.
Evening.
It's not your turn, woman. Get back to your corner. Sorry, Juno. Go. Say hello.
Good evening.
All right, and then we got Arthur.
Hello.
And we have Jack.
Howdy.
And then we have Vo. Holy cow, guys. At the very beginning of the stream, aren't you excited?
Everyone will die now. This is the sign, an omen that the world will end.
This probably is. Yep. Well, speaking of world-ending events, you guys are on the ocean, so that's step one. Let's see what other steps we could invoke before things go to hell, shall we? Last time we were en route. We've had a little run-in with the Quintessa, giving back the very highly expensive embroidery work that they did for Jack to put Coach back on the bag. And you guys met up with a captain lady named Nano. And she is taking you across the ocean as we speak. And, trying to think. Have we had anything life-threatening happen yet on the boat? Other than Arthur's backstory?
Nothing life-threatening. I guess we've technically attracted the attention of sharks, but it's not like they can get to us.
Nah, they can't. Unless somebody falls in, right?
Or polymorph them to have legs.
I don't think that's how polymorph works. We could talk about it, though. I'm excited. Let's hear it. But yeah, I do remember Juno, who changed their name after becoming an angelic turtle through the powers of Maple Bacon. Went fishing along with Shella as well, helping her fish, and you caught a couple of big fish, a marlin and a mahi-mahi, one of the ugliest fish I've ever seen. And most of this time has been kept just keep it to the seas, and nothing dramatic has been happening, thank God. It's not like it's Friday or Sunday, right? So we are in the middle of a fish dinner, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's a good place to start. What do you think?
Yeah. And then along came Zeus, he hurled his thunderbolt.
All right, so what do you guys want to do as the fish feast is being cooked up? Not all at once, guys. Slow down. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to mention something, didn't I? See, this is brand new to me. We are now sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Please check it out! ! Raid in Twitch chat. Now, back to our story. I'll run a commercial during the break.
I'll bite first.
Yeah, please do. Somebody must.
So, oh god, yeah, me and Vol left off on an awkward hug.
That was awkward.
After kind of breaking away from that, Arthur will just kind of come up still looking as he did before. Completely canvas white with a singular scar running across his cheek. Sniffing the air, just kind of looks at everything.
I'm still sorry.
Come on, natural 20. Oh.
I just lose myself a lot in that, Arthur. So, man, I feel like I made this thing awkward, Catapult says to Arthur.
Oh, there you two are. Where have you been this whole time?
Down there. I thought you. Anyways.
I
just
caught a
like
fish!
What the absolute hell is that?
It's a...
It looks like an old man with its head crushed.
It ran into the boat when I reeled it in. Juno helped me.
She did a very good job.
And
We'll
this is
look
supper
at-
tonight.
Vol's gonna look at Arthur, kind of like nod that, it's kind of like a little thank you nod, and then kind of just walks up to go like, well, good job, Shella, and gives her a pat on the head.
Ah! Okay. No panic. No panic, she says to herself.
Well, not gonna care. Keeps patting.
She... Okay,
So,
well.
should we... Do you need help cooking? I'm not that great, but I can help out, looking at Juno.
You're always welcome to help.
I mean, the crews also offered to help too, but...
Just let me know what you need me to do. I am good at cutting. Chop, chop.
You're welcome to fillet that side of the marlin.
And Vol will proceed to go do that. Kind of like pulling at her nice daggers. She never uses and cleans all the time.
Yeah.
Under the careful eye of Juno.
Survival full.
Hi! I'm gonna roll survival.
And I'll have Juno roll survival to see if he can correct it for you. Like, it's not terrible, but maybe if you roll higher, you can help her improve on it. Yeah, so you start to cut into this thing, and then Juno noticed that you're, like, cutting away too much of the meat. Like, it's being wasteful. And then he repositions your hand to where you actually skin it a little bit better. And yeah, you'll get big flanks of marlin out of this. Fillets. Fish.
Juno will do his best to cure what they don't use.
Success! New Raiders downloading. Anyway, we'll get back to the game. So, gee guys, you're gonna have to help me out here because the crew's just doing crew stuff. Matter of fact, there is one thing I can point out. There is another vessel in the water, and they have been identified as a merchant ship. And the crew is asking, do we want to flag them down or not? So basically, this is a opportunity. If you guys were interested in buying or selling on the seas, we can make them stop. Otherwise, we'll just let them continue on their way.
Yeah, let's wave them down. I got some random crap I could get rid of. Knows what they have for sale.
Okay. Everybody else okay with that?
I mean, it's better than nothing. Like, we're gonna be on a boat for a while. Pretty boring stuff if you think about it.
Fair enough. The captain says, flag them down then. Let's see what they got for wares. And this merchant vessel has like a tabard, or on their sails, a shark with a crown on top of it. This is known as the Royal Shark, as it were. This vessel is handling trade goods and also have stores aboard if parley and negotiations are held, which we are having. And yeah, I think this very old wizened captain, kind of like with a cork-like pipe and ragged old hood and hat, kind of like crawls over the gangplank and says, what can I get for all of you? You're looking for some goods, or do you have stuff to sell?
I got a little boat. I got some crap to sell.
Alright.
But I'm also curious of what you may have on you.
He nods to the captain and says, "You may bring aboard your vessels who are wishing to purchase. I'll show them the Emporium on board." And he kind of like walks back to his ship. And the red-headed captain will ask who wants to go shopping. So we know Jack is. Are we employing the buddy system here? Yeah, so if it needs to be clarified, there is a merchant vessel that has parallel parked with you guys in the ocean, and there's a gangplank leading across the deck so that you can go over to the other ship momentarily to make a purchase.
And somehow, even in the open ocean, it is still almost impossible to parallel park correctly.
I know, right? The waves just kind of go up for a moment, and then you have to make acrobatic checks just to get across. Anyway. This is the part where people tell me, no, I don't want to go, or yes, I do want to go.
Well, Christopher, as the main enforcer of the buddy system, will accompany Jack.
All right. I guess
Arthur.
Arthur will. Okay.
Juno's just going to keep a watchful eye on the other ship.
Fair enough. Shella and Vol, I guess, are working with the fish, right?
Working with the fish, and once I finish that, I'll go talk to the captain, but cutting fish takes a while.
Mm-hmm. Especially these behemoth of fish. So Arthur, Jack, and Christopher, as you're brought over, you can see this crew is very stately looking. Like they look very well dressed in their attire. You could definitely tell they are merchants of some standing. They're not all sailors, but you could definitely tell there are merchants amongst them, let alone they're here selling on this vessel. They bring you below deck, and below deck you could see a canopy of various items kind of like scattered in the inner hull. And wow, that is just way too many things. The raiders are raiding. That's great, guys. Keep it up. But as you kind of like inspect these little open lots that they have, he starts opening up crates halfway so you can like peer into the contents of some of these crates, and then if you have things you wish to trade or sell, you tell me what you're looking for and I'll see if they got it. Otherwise, like, I haven't had time to build their inventory basically. So what do you guys want to... So you said you have something to sell, did you? Looking to Jack.
It's mostly just a bunch of crap, and I just have the gotchas, like 10 gotcha items that are just giving them to him.
So 500 gold, and he puts them all in a box. Arr, that'll sell well in the Southern Isles.
Yeah, I'm just also kind of looking for any, like, wondrous items. You might have random crap.
You know what?
Honestly.
I would like a thing for random crap. Sorry, I'm looking up some stuff that could be on this ship. I have all kinds of wondrous things. We have bags of holding. We have these lovely little beads here. We have some weird looking boots here. All kinds of things here. You like archery by chance?
I'm not an archer myself. What's with the boots?
Oh, these boots, they he like lifts them up and throws them in the air, and it kind of like float for a minute, then they float to the ground. They levitate, it seems. Boots of levitation, FYI. Yeah, not a very easy sell, considering that people don't like to be limited in their speed, but you could definitely lift yourself into the air if you don't have means already. Good for working on the boat, I'll say that much.
Tempting, but I got ways to do that.
Thank you for the resub.
What about those beads?
No, I need to hurt Dead Meat real quick for giving all these subs while I wasn't looking.
Okay.
Damn it, Dead Meat, thank you for the subs. Alright, no, go ahead. What were you saying?
It's just asking about the beads.
Oh,
He
these
has-
lovely beads here. You can, let's see here. Beads of Force above table, but he kind of like pulls them out. I'll have to roll to see how many are available. These things here can be quite a handful. Create some forceful damage, maybe even enclose somebody within a certain sphere of sorts. All depends upon how it can be used. I'm actually going to look this up on the compendium instead of this thing I'm looking at. Yeah, we're going to be hearing that ding for a while, guys. Thanks a lot, Demi. But no, seriously, thank you. Let's see here. This thing is a rare as well, so yeah. These are very expensive. It seems to be 5 beads left on this one in particular. Small black spears that measure 3 1/4 of an inch in diameter and weighs about an ounce. And as an action, you can throw these beads up to 60 feet. The bead explodes on impact and is destroyed. Each creature within 10-foot radius of where the bead landed must succeed a dex save or take 5d4 force damage. A spear of transparent force then encloses the area for 1 minute. Any creature that failed to save is completely within the area and is trapped inside the spear. Creatures that succeed on a save are partially within the area are pushed away from the center of the spear until they are no longer inside it. Only breathable air can pass through the spear's wall. No attack or other effects can. And keep that in mind. Other effects.
How much does this cost?
These are pricey items, my friend. Wondrous you ask, and that is what they are. We're talking perhaps, I could let it go for 6,000 gold pieces.
6,000.
Well, yes, is that too rich for your blood? Tell you what.
I'm
600
just trying
platinum.
to.
600 platinum, it sounds a lot less, doesn't it?
It's the same amount. Look, I'm just trying to save my money for reasons.
I mean, yeah, that's a good reason right there. Save your money. You don't want to go broke just buying something off some old bloke you just met on the ocean, right?
Yeah. Oh, here's something I just thought of. You know what? No, there's nothing really here that's calling out to me. I appreciate the time, though. You never know what you're gonna find in the merchant ship. Thank you for taking my crap off my hands.
No, by all means. I mean, I also have food if you guys are in need of rations and fresh water as well.
What do you got for food? Is it just normal ration crap, or is there actually...
I mean, you have to have it well preserved, and we have several different types of dried meats. Not your usual tack, if you know what I mean. We have jerkies, if you're interested in jerkies.
I'll take some jerky.
Full senses are tingling from across the deck. Did somebody say jerky? No, I'm just kidding. Fair enough. We have about 15 pounds worth. I'll let it go for about 25 gold.
Deal.
Fair enough. Load them up one of our finest rations, will you? And one of the tenders there kind of like wrap up this big old beef or a bunch of jerky that's kind of been set aside for you to take back with you, Jack.
Yay. I got 15 pounds of jerky.
Are we done yet? Damn, dead meat.
Oh, wow. He just went for the deck draw.
Did he really? Oh my god. Alright, well, dead meat, you're the one who's up for suicide today. Alright, my friends, the pet has reached its 50 level milestone, and the deck of many things comes out to play. Arthur, you're on the ship with them, right?
Yep.
So, out of nowhere, this card comes flying out, right? And just slaps you in the face. Flip it, and good luck. Even I do not know what it is. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think this one's been rewritten too, though, so I'll have to go
Yeah.
double check my notes. But yeah, Don
This is the one
Johnson.
that Alvarez got, wasn't it?
Oh wait, did I? Boy, I'm really gonna have to change it now too. Ain't I? I don't know, Arthur. How do you feel about a harem? Harem.
Well, this is about to get real awkward.
This will get really awkward.
I mean, that's why it was made. Okay, let me double check. All right, so what's your preference? Women, men, mix of both? What are you into?
Yeah, real awkward.
I mean,
So
you
in
have to
other
pick.
words, surprise them.
I mean, is that what you want me to do?
Not either way, but you know.
Tell you what, I'll tell you what. Let's do some dice rolls, right? It could be up to 6, so we'll roll a d6 to see how many of them there are. Okay, there's 2. We'll roll 2 d2s to see if they're male, 1, or female, 2. So 1 guy, 1 girl. And I guess the really awkward part about this is that they just kind of like the card slaps them in the face, right? And then in these white silks, we have a gentleman just kind of like sidle up to him, and then a female. Like, you can describe these guys however you want. This is the part where you get to have your own little harem. It's yours. Whatever you're imagining is what the card gives you. So you can make a description for the guy and the girl, and they kind of like come to you on each side of your arm. And the captain goes, "Where did they come from? Are they stowaways? You know what? You take them with you. I don't want them on my ship." Oh, Don John. How lovely. Lexi, we're going to have to rewrite that one.
Arthur looks very, very awkward right now.
Yeah, so one guy goes up to you, he's like, "So, where are we going?" And the girl sidles up to you, taking your hand. You know what would really fuck with Arthur, though? And I think you know where I'm
Please
going
no.
with this.
Please no.
Okay, you're saying please. I will respect your please. Give me hair colors. Like, give me that much. That's the least we could work with. Like, what's the guys, what's the girls?
Kind of a jet black for both.
Fair enough. Jet black, raven-like hair. The woman's probably down to the back side of her back, midway down. The guy has like a well-kept crew cut, almost. Unless you have a specific hairstyle you want them to have. But the captain just kind of like curls his pipe and just says, "Yeah, take them with you. I don't want them on my ship anymore."
Arthur's still looking very confused, just kind of.
I will say, like, because of the card itself, you kind of feel the connection between you and them.
Still doesn't make this any less awkward.
No, it doesn't. I never said it was going to be any less awkward. Oh, mercy. So that happened, Christopher. As Arthur now has 2 accompanying escorts with him, apparently.
I have so many questions.
That's
All right, I'm done chopping.
Hi.
Oh,
You see 2 more people added to your party for no reason at all, Jack.
I like one of those questions is rope, silk.
What's that?
Don't know why. Oh, I'm
Say
just
that.
looking to buy some silk rope.
Oh,
Christopher
Right.
just starts blushing
Oh.
immediately.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. They're like what, 5 gold piece or 20?
10.
There's that 10. Thank you for reminding me. 10 gold piece. He'll do that, no problem. And the girl goes, "Ooh, kinky."
Already regretting my life decisions already.
Yeah. I mean, you're playing with me. You should probably regret that one first. I'm not that bad, I don't think. But then again, that's half the problem. All right, so interestingly enough, as the captain of this vessel kind of like asked the female captain Nano if she needs anything, and she's currently like going through the roster and picking like rations and water for her crew and probably some fruits that they want to have aboard the ship. Is there anything else you guys are interested in doing, or does this complete our transactions?
Sir,
Yes, yeah. I'm
sir,
fresh
I know
out
you
of
said
maidens.
just
Sorry.
right. So considering that, as you've stated, just like looking toward the boots, that you might have had some difficulty selling it due to their limited capacity, there could perhaps be some use within our group. I'm sure we could possibly take it off of your hands.
I mean, I am willing to make a barter for them, yes, but I'm not just going to give them away. What are you offering? Yeah, I mean, you can barter with them on this, and then roll a persuasion at the end to see if you can get a better deal. Because that's a pretty good open.
I'm trying to think, because like it was only the beads of force that were given an initial price, so I'm trying to think off the top of my head what would be.
It would normally be about the same price, considering the rarity's about the same. And to be fair, like aboard this ship, it seems to be a lot cheaper than on land.
So, well then, so perhaps with the... So perhaps for 4,000 I could remove it from your inventory?
4,000, that's a hefty amount of loss on my end. Roll me that persuasion, though. Like, depending upon how good he might actually at least come down to a respectable amount for him. You know how it works. It's right there. You know how persuasion works. 17? You know, if I wait long enough, I could probably get rid of them for 6. You're offering 4. How about we call it even in the middle and go for 5?
So indeed, I could understand your position. That seems fair enough.
Aye. And if you have the 5K, I have the boots of levitation for you, lad.
And he will offer, offer 500 platinum.
Ah, even easier to count. Much appreciated. And he'll hand you off the boots. And will that be all for you, lads? Me and the captain here have some final paperwork to take care of and deliveries.
So, well, Arthur, Jack, do you have any other business apart from what's already transpired?
I mean, I'm kind of tempted to ask if he's got any other stowaways on board, but I know my place, and I'm just gonna head back to the ship.
I sure as hell hope not. I sure as hell hope not. Don't even know where they came from. I swear we checked down here. Anyway, and yeah, if you guys are heading back, the captain stays for a little bit, and the ship stays docked for the moment, as you all are preparing the dinner, pretty much. Eventually the captain and several of the ship hands kind of like take over, you know, property for the ship to bring down into the cargo hold. So basically, yeah, a trade was made. She's definitely restocking her ship on the sea. Better safe than sorry, I always say. Never know when you might be stuck out longer than you think. And with that, she reposes herself back at the helm, and the ships depart from each other's ports. And the Royal Shark continues on its merry way, as do you, remaining southward. So, Shella, Vol, and Juno are down below deck cooking up this fish, or?
no idea where on the ship, but he's doing it somewhere.
Yep,
Yeah, okay,
we're
cool.
doing this somewhere.
I don't even know either. Like, is it even safe to cook on a ship? I mean, I guess it's like stone ovens and stuff, and there's probably a vent, right? I don't know. I'll have to look into more architect of a ship, I guess, to understand that. But even still, you guys managed to cook up a meal. I think Juno roll survival with advantage to see how delicious it turns out. Nice. Very delicious meal, everybody. Like, even as soon as Arthur and his new hand servants make it across the deck of the ship, you could smell this fresh fish coming over, and then all of a sudden, Juno, you realize you need to make 2 more plates as 2 more people seem to have joined the party.
I'm glad there's extra fish.
Oh, me too. Oh, Juno, sorry. It's going to take time to get used to that name, I swear.
It is a hazard of changing names.
It is definitely a hazard. Do you think I should change my name too?
I can't make that decision for you. It's a personal choice.
I'll think
But
about it.
But just for example, Shala, very important for me to revert to my birth name.
She blinks at you. Well, I mean, yeah, but you had this name before. Apparently, right?
So, well, yes, but it's more of a demonstration of the point that
Oh.
it is a personal choice and is more related to feeling than for any other sort of formality.
Feeling. By the way, and she gets real close to you, Christopher. Vo patted me on the head. Should I be worried?
No, Shala, it's perfectly fine for you to be patted on the head by
Oh.
others.
Oh. Okay, I thought I heard differently, though. Still doesn't change the
Thanks.
fact I'm going to kill Arthur later. And she walks away as if that was a matter-of-fact statement. But unless there's any other things we want to discuss, I would say, like, you all are treated to a wonderful fish dinner caught by Shella and Juno, and properly prepared by Juno, who made sure that it wouldn't kill Christopher. No repeats this time.
Voyage is still young.
Yeah, it is. It is. Give him time. All right. So, yeah, nighttime shenanigans are about to be had as we kind of like go into the evening hours. Like, you're in the middle of your dinner, though. I do not want to bypass it if you want to enjoy the dinner with everybody, and maybe even ask Arthur why there's 2 people around him. Like, that's a little weird. I would have said something by now, but Shella's just too casual. So, like, she wants to kill him. So, more people around him just makes her more alarmed. He has protection now. I don't like it. No band-aid pullers?
Hey, so, you two, can you, like, fight or something, or?
They blink at you absently, as if Arthur still has to determine their true roles yet.
As opposed to their fake roles.
Mm-hmm.
I'll lean over. Oh, go ahead.
I think maybe they are mutes.
I don't believe so. Honestly, one of them said something and I'm not repeating it.
She whispers in your ear, "We wait for you to give us names."
As he's just gonna kind of lean back slightly, look very curiously. Do you not have names?
Shakes her head at you.
Well, what would you be like to be called?
They look at you expectantly, as if that's your choice, not theirs. Get out of here. Megumi. Megami, get out of here. I heard Kronk is good at names if you need help. Too bad we can't find Kronk anymore since Juno's now around.
Okay.
So basically, Arthur, above table, you get to name them, you get to describe what they look like, because matter of factly, they are your harem. They are your people. Consider it like, okay, if you don't want to look at it as a harem, you can look at them as retainers, like as with the knight background, if you wish.
Again, this is going to require some thought, but for the meantime, he's just... go ahead.
Yeah, you can save it for later. Yeah, go ahead.
But he's just going to kind of slowly keep eating his stew, not realizing the most important part right now.
That it's a fish dinner and not stew?
I was referring to Arthur himself, but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he still hasn't changed back to Arthur.
So who are you right now? Like, maybe I don't know.
Oh, literally just...
Literally Arthur, or our ghoul.
So you've been walking around as a changeling this entire time?
Effectively.
Alright, so that might had a... Okay, no, hold on. Okay. Let's think about this before you commit to that idea. Knowing full well how people react to the changeling's form, I don't think you would have left yourself in that state. Honestly. And because I wasn't aware of that, I couldn't react to you as a crew member fully. So I will give you the opportunity to either pick to revert. Otherwise, if you wish to go through with that, I will throw everything at you at once.
I will continue on this because I feared. Hey, mental state. He's probably not thinking.
So... Okay, then let me ask you this. Were you cloaked in any way, shape, or form to disguise yourself a bit to not automatically have them see you in full form, or what? Like, I'm just trying to paint the picture for myself so I know how to react. Nope?
Arthur would definitely have his armor on, the cloak of invisibility, and a
But not
hood,
on.
quote-unquote. Yeah.
But you weren't using it, right?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out what everybody sees, right? So I guess the minute that you emerged, everybody kind of like went into a panic because technically changelings look very alien to everybody else. You look like a troglodyte or something to them. And they would definitely take an aggressive stance unless somebody stepped forward and prevented it. So I guess that comes to a scene towards the rest of you. Like, how do you save your ally from this mass mutiny?
Everyone, please don't be alarmed. It is just Arthur. He is just suffering from a rare skin condition. A very rare skin condition.
Oh God, Arthur, I sure hope you don't die because of it. Because that's my job. Go ahead and give me persuasion. I'm looking for a nat 20 so I could be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
That would be fucking hilarious, but...
Would be. 21's not bad either. I can live with that. So, taking you at your word, they're like, okay, but keep an eye on him. If he does something strange, you gotta take care of him. And Shelly says, don't you worry. I'll do just that. You can never hide from me, Arthur. As you return with these two humans. Or they could be elves, half elves, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I'm... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, that's a curious question. When this happened, do we get to choose their race?
I will.
Should it happen again? Okay.
If it happens again, yeah. Yeah, like, the cards are definitely reading into what you favor, right? So I feel like if you want to declare what they are, as far as race and whatnot, you can do so. And
Good.
if you want to declare the sex instead of rolling random, we can do that as well. But it
Good
is
to know for the
definitely up to
future.
Yeah, though I might rewrite that card soon since we had it twice already.
Oh, before I forget, after that unfortunate scene,
That's up to you, Arthur. That would make the perfect Arm. They could be whatever you want them to be. Then, all of a sudden, they change it to the same skin problem that you have. And then Shella goes, "Oh no, it's contagious!" Shella, roll a persuasion check. Okay. What's sad is that she might actually be good at persuasion. Everybody in the ship says, "Isolate them to the brig. We can't have this spreading." And
Listen,
they start.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
The kobold's a moron.
What?
So just-
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Listen, it's not a
Those
contagious
are fighting
thing.
words.
I have no qualms about throwing you to the sharks.
And I
Now
have
listen.
none either. Just saying.
Okay.
She wiggles her
actually cast-
finger at you threateningly. Don't think I won't.
Alright, listen. The kobold's idiot. She doesn't know what she's talking about half the time. It's not contagious. And if any of y'all try to harm him or the two who I don't even know, well, I'm an artificer with a bag of creatures and 2 wands. So, calm the fuck down. I'm really bored on this ship, and I will occupy my time, even if it means burning half of you alive.
Jack, you're not making a very good story here. You
Nope.
know that, right?
Well, he's going with the intimidation.
Yeah, you make an intimidation, and apparently the woman's listening.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. The redheaded woman says, "Leave them be. They haven't done nothing to us yet, and I'm sure they're not contagious." And that guy talks a big game. He's all talk. Just back down, guys. There's nothing to worry about. Continue on your way. Boris, make sure all those get down below deck safely. Aye, ma'am. And the crew just kind of goes back into our normal state. And then everything that's happened, right? So now we're back at the dinner. We've clarified you staying as a changeling and the consequences that comes with it. For the most part.
At the very least, like either during or after dinner, Christopher would approach Vol.
Oh, Vol, before I forget, I have something for you.
No. What do you have?
So, well, even though a fair amount of us are capable of such things, we're not always going to be around to assist you in this regard, so
as he produces the boots of levitation that he bought.
I figured that maybe these might be useful for you in those such circumstances.
Oh. Wait. Wow. Are you sure? Are you confident? And kind of like she's kind of looking a little flustered, not knowing how to react. Are you sure I could have this?
Well, yes, of course. Why wouldn't I give something to support a friend of mine?
Oh, she's gonna smile when you say
Aw.
that. I will use them when we need to be ready for high combat, you know? Maybe I'll try them on now. Although she'll gently take the boots out of your hand and kind of like look at them, kind of like seeing the fit and stuff like that. And then be like, I think I'll switch my gloves out and try these on when I get the chance. Thank you, Christopher. No joke. That actually helps me out a lot.
No problem.
Oh man, I feel like I need to give you something back. Goes through her giant bag of junk. Hold on, give me a moment.
Crack.
I think I got. Here you are, and hands Christopher. And this is what I love. I'm gonna look through it. Oh, I got it. I will give Christopher a band torture bamboo shoot. It's a plant. Although, when I bought it from the merchant, they said it was forbidden to have this, but I think it's pretty. It never stops growing.
Sorry, what was the name of that?
That is a band torture bamboo shoot.
Band torture bamboo shoot.
Do you not know about the torture that you could do with bamboo shoots?
No, I'm aware. It's just the. It's like
Wording on that
I think I was
gotcha
just
item?
confused by the first word, band.
I'll put it right here. But she gives you a nice looking plant. A bamboo shoot.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Band, like NNED. My first thought went to BAND, like musical band.
Oh, no.
It's a rubber band torture bamboo shoot.
He's
Play
using a
the lute on it.
bamboo shoot to torture them with Nickelback.
Look at these photographs.
I thought you might like it because it just never stops growing. In fact, I had to trim it down a few times in my bag.
Oh yeah, honestly, how many things do you have in that bag?
After giving you the bamboo shoot, she goes like, looks through her bag, and it's like, I have a raised letter antique business card. I got, oh wow, I forgot to throw this away, a slippery greasy bone.
Do we really have to go through this entire bag right now?
I'm only gonna do 2 more. This is where I put my walnuts. Oh god, just agitated scorpion.
Chink, chink, chink.
Closes bag.
Why are you carrying a live scorpion in there?
If I remember correctly, it was a really good deal. Buy one, get one free.
How has it survived?
I don't know!
Well, it had a band tortured bamboo shoot to hide in for now, but now it's no longer got its home.
I have many things in this bag that I've been slowly collecting. Like, I really like collecting stuff, you know? Like, opens the bag slowly to not be bitten.
I mean, it's not a bag of holding they're in. It's an actual rucksack, right?
Basically. I mean, like, I got this from a store a while ago. Pulls off a broken in sign. A creaky hanging in sign says like she stole a sign from someone. Good memories of that place.
Would someone be missing that sign?
Oh. I thought they
Meanwhile-
wouldn't mind.
Meanwhile, the shop's like, I wonder why we haven't had any customers lately.
I mean, like, it's not gonna do any harm. I'm just collecting stuff.
Yeah,
I
we're never getting to the
supposed-
island today.
Just be careful as Christopher just starts slowly inching away.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let me go find my bag of snow. I'm in the mood to have snow cones. Aw, I melted.
Yep.
But basically then, Vol will just put all of her stuff back into her bag. And Christopher has a bamboo shoot.
Okay.
And I might go... But I might go talk to the captain after, but I'll wait till like everybody gets their thing.
I mean, I feel like everybody's got their thing going, so... Okay, so, yeah, the dinner, guys. You guys are eating, right? This is good fish sticks. Nom, nom, nom. Yeah, it sounds like you can do whatever you want, Vol.
Oh, okay. Vol will just finish up her meal and head over to possibly talk to the captain because she was interested in sharing stories back and forth.
Yeah, she's
Kind of like
Yeah, she's currently sit at the front of the table, feet up on it, kicking back, leaning back in her chair, scarfing down some ale along with some of the fish that she's nibbling on. Kind of like watches you approach.
Vol just sits down and go like, I don't think we really introduced each other too much.
Good fish, though.
Yeah, you could thank Juno for that.
Kind of like waves over at Juno with the hat, two-handed salute or two-finger salute.
And he'll wave back.
How old are you? Kind of like Vol will say to the captain thing.
She nearly falls out of her chair. That's not something you just come up and ask somebody, is it?
I mean, I ask mainly because you don't look like your age. Which means you age either beautifully or you're misleading. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think I do. And I don't think I'm going to share that with you at this time. Barely know you. Well, how old are you then?
I'm not afraid to talk about it. I'm 32.
Congratulations, you're 32 then. Goes back
Much
to nibbling
appreciated.
on the fish.
Well, I was just going to ask while you finish that. The reason why I checked about age is because I'm curious of how much experience you have sailing.
Enough. I'll get you to where you need to go.
I'm aware. I trust you on that.
I mean, if you
I
thought it was an
just-
inside checker.
I mean, I am. I'm still an insider. I'm not
Yeah,
trained
yeah,
in
yeah.
it though, so we'll give it a
No.
shot.
No good. Wow, not trained in it, she says. But as far as like gauging her through conversation, her avoidance, she may be a little bit older than you, is what you're kind of like guesstimating at this point. But definitely, like, you're on the right track. She might be deceiving you in her looks and whatnot. But she does seem like she has more experience than she's letting on. No. The command is raid, not stream raid.
I definitely will ask. Oh no, I was just gonna say. I definitely was just gonna curious where you've shipped, sailed to. Like, how far?
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you been to
I mean-
Timor?
A time or three. Depending upon what side you go.
Well, they really won't let you come from every side. Like, I know east is pretty easy to access.
East, west,
West.
south. North is kind of landlocked.
Yeah, I already know. I'm from the north. That's what I was going to mention.
Oh, well, probably haven't sailed that far. But not for the lack of trying.
I mean, it's possible, but then you have to deal with, like, creatures of, icy, backgrounds, such as
Well,
giants.
And then there's the point that this is a ship vessel made for the ocean and not rivers or lakes or streams. Or even if that's accessible.
I mean, true. So,
I mean, you would probably need one of those, sky ships I saw some time ago?
I rode one once.
Really?
Yeah, I threw up.
And it does look like a sickening state to be in. Nope, won't catch me up there. The sea is my lass. She's the one I'll hang with. It's perfectly fine down here where I belong.
In my case, that's what I feel like with the ground and the sea, but yeah, no, we both can relate on that. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yep, absolutely. Stay on the earth where the gods and goddesses allow us, correct? If Kazuya wanted us to fly, she would have gave us wings.
I imagine there was a race of creatures that could fly, but I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure there are. They're called birds, right?
Well, yeah, but like, imagine if they were like humanoid like us.
Yeah, I'm sure
Wouldn't that be a
Kazuya would
funny
shoot
sight?
them down with lightning, though. So I don't see that existing long.
I never understand why Kazuya hates things like that. Oh well.
I mean, the gods work in fickle ways, right?
Fair enough. Then
Poking at my lord. What the fuck's wrong with you?
you're the one that made it. I'm gonna make it make sense.
Oh, it makes plenty of sense. Don't bring it into my game. Period. Continue though.
I already did. But anyway,
I did it
Vol's
myself.
just gonna like lean back and be like, then have you ever transported any like military people or stuff like that? I imagine they have a lot of tales they would tell you about.
There's been a time or three we've been hired by Time Neck to run some colonists down to the Southern Isles, which required a militia, almost a platoon of soldiers that they had aboard our ships. It was awkward, not a lot of room to take naps and whatnot, so we sailed 2 or 3 days straight to get them there so we can dump the load and move on with our lives.
Oh, that means you might have done a good service then to help them out. But it depends, you know.
I mean, it's money. They pay. We play.
I wish I could do something simple like that.
I mean, if you want to start your own shipping company, the first thing you need is a ship.
I mean, it would be fine to run a company like yourself, but honestly, I kind of just want to be able to, I don't know, run a city or a place that can keep everybody safe, you know?
I looked
Or-
at Christopher's comment and I'm shaking my finger at you right now. Sorry.
But basically, I rather help people more, so like, that's why I didn't mind becoming a soldier, because I was able to
Yes.
help, but it's not the best route.
It's soldiering is soldiering. You're supporting the country that you love so much, am I right? Don't get me wrong, it's a service that needs to be done. Otherwise,
Yeah, but
villains will take over the government, and that's not good for anybody.
well, hopefully my faith in them never wavers. All I will say is that, I don't know, when I get my things accomplished, probably, I mean, I would just continue to help people out, and then once I may be fickle and old, I don't know, run a vineyard?
Run a vineyard. Perhaps around Jillian Cove?
I mean, they have good wine. Why not?
They have
Although-
good weather.
If I fail my thing, maybe there. If I don't, well, maybe North Timor.
Huh.
But you can't grow wine that well except for certain berries.
Perhaps. Well, I mean, if you're going into the wine business, maybe later on down the road I can help transport your goods to trade markets where they'd be more appreciated.
I'll invite you to come have drinks with me in my humble abode if I ever get one.
Yeah, so maybe then I'll tell you a little bit more about myself.
I'll be waiting then, but I'll tell you my scenario then. I'll tell you my name so that you can write it down in your head, or list, or however you remember things.
Well, I mean, I already know you as Vol, is what your friends call you, right?
Right, but I won't go by that name forever. So, if I don't see you again, you'll at least remember Volupia, so...
I'm sorry. Volupia. Not Lupia. Valup. Okay, sure. I got it. I think I got it.
Yep, it's named... My mom's a funny lady. Anyhow.
Most mothers are.
Well then, I'll leave you to your thing. If you want to chat more, we'll grab drinks and just chill.
Well, we got about a day and a half left of voyaging to do, so I'm sure if I find time or the necessity to do so, I'll look you up.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go hang out with the rest of my group. Make sure that the asshole cowboy don't do anything dumb.
Yeah, did I hear correctly? He's got a bounty on his head.
I don't know, ask him.
I think I will.
And then Vol will wander off back to the group and just
Okay.
chill.
All right. Any conversations or anything you guys need to talk about, or do we want to try to go into a night watch or whatever? Don't
All
you all
Christopher
speak
knows is that all avenues of interrogating these sudden to harem members is for naught because apparently they had no existence.
Arthur's just
Not
looking
even their own
amazed.
name.
Oh. Yeah. Arthur's just looking amazed that he's not the only changeling anymore.
Amazing. You fixed the system. Or you made it worse. Arthur starts a new assassination group. He starts his own guild. And Shella offers to be the first one to buy a bounty and offers them to kill Arthur. No. So yeah.
I'll pay you double what he's paying you.
Indeed, I will. And I'll pay you in bones, too, if you'd rather have that.
Oh my god, I want bones. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh, vote. I didn't know you wanted it. Okay, well, yeah, I'll pay you for the same thing. All right, so, yeah, what you guys talk? I mean,
Oh, go ahead.
Is this the actual conversation? Because we could do this.
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm gonna go like, I need to add it to my bag.
Only if you kill Arthur.
Counter argument. Arthur has more bones.
I mean, yes, while he's alive, but if he's dead, he won't need them anymore.
I mean, I don't know. A man full with a skeleton full of closets. Or, oh my god, I said that backwards.
I mean, if that's what his problem is, that's just more bones after he's dead.
I'm done. Ah.
Time to clock out. Your joke's not running well, is it? All right.
Although, incidentally, Twist has murdered a man in that exact fashion.
Hmm. So, what's the plan? Do we want to do a night watch then? Or do we trust the crew?
Well, technically, we were hired to
Oh yeah,
escort
watch
the ship, so
yeah,
like
yeah,
we have to watch.
So yeah, you should watch. Yeah, let's do that. So 3 watches. Who wants to be on 1, 2, or 3? Don't
Jack
all
will
jump
go on
in.
the first.
All right, Jack 1. Say again.
I said Christopher on 2.
All right, Arthur.
I'll go on 3.
Arthur.
Juno will go with Christopher.
Juno taking 2nd. Arthur.
Oh, well, I already had plans to take 3rd, so I guess 3rd now.
All right. Oh well, I mean, you want to haunt her with the rest of your backstory, sure. All right. I guess you and Shella get to watch on first, then Jack. My careful eye sees all. Yeah. All right. So Shella and Jack on the first watch as everybody finishes eating, goes into a long rest. Is there anything you want to do, Jack, while you and Shella are on watch, or do you just want to do the watch and get it over with?
He's just gonna tell Shella real quick. Listen, Shella,
Mm-hmm.
I know you want to kill Jack. I know you want to say stupid shit, but don't.
I mean, I don't want to kill you, but if you want me to, I will.
Shella,
What? You said
calm
I want
down.
to kill Jack. I don't want to kill Jack. I want to kill,
Kill
Arthur. Get it right.
whatever. Don't do anything. Don't cause the crew
Fine.
to go get upset. Because if you do, I will have no qualms about throwing you overboard. I'm not joking. I'm a little antsy because of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Calm down. Shut your trap. Keep a lookout.
All right. You could choose to intimidate her if you want, or persuade her.
Yeah, let's go with intimidation.
Get a 3. It'll make this even more hilarious. Fine, whatever you say. Meanie. She kicks at the deck and walks away. Alright, so do a perception check. she will do her own. 17. All right. As the night carries on, and probably the main thing that catches your eye is the captain is still helming the ship, even at this hour. As far as any intrusions on the waters itself, nothing seems to be approaching.
Then Jack is gonna just kind of wander over towards the captain. Is she, like, is the other crew, like, gone to bed too?
I mean, there's still shipmates up here on the deck running errands, like making sure the sails are in the proper alignments and stuff like that. Waiting for commands if necessary to weigh anchor or anything like that. You know, there's a crew ready to act, basically. But she is pretty much alone at the top of the helm.
Then he's just gonna kind of go up and be like, so, when do you get some sleep? Does one of the little fellas come up and take over for you, or are we gonna make anchor somewhere?
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna keep going until we get there.
Alright. Just gotta make sure you're not gonna nod off and accidentally turn us into a reef or something.
I got plenty of rest this morning, so I'm gonna go for a few more hours. Thank you, though.
Right. I'll try to keep an eye on the kobold. Crazy little bastard.
No, I think she's cute. Full of energy, spunk, determination.
She burned down half of Eltara.
Reminds me of me when I was young.
Yeah, but she might do the same to your ship.
I think she has a little bit more common sense than that.
Trust me, she doesn't. And Jack is just going to start to walk away. Back to the other end of the ship.
I feel a disturbance in the force. Should I cast Fireball? No. At which point, the end of your watch does come, and you can wake up the other two who take over, which is Christopher and Juno.
Then I'll go down to Christopher, and I'll just push him out of bed.
Ow, Jack!
Your turn. He just goes to bed.
Hey, Kronk! I mean, Juno! And Shell is trying to push your hard shell in the hammock or wherever you're sleeping.
Good evening.
Morning! It's your watch. We're getting into the midnight hours.
All right, you. Have a good sleep.
You as well, Kronk. And she scurries off to find her bed. And Christopher and Juno are now at the top of the deck. You guys wish to do anything? Yeah, go ahead.
So, Juno, just for absolute clarity, since now been a few days, are you quite alright? You haven't been experiencing any odd symptoms or pain or
a sense of wanting to kill people? Because, you know, I would really like to get rid of those angel wings. Dorian just kind of like appears on your shoulder.
There isn't any growing pains this time.
Boss, I think we need to clip his wings. Kind of like whispering that to Christopher.
said, no, we will do no such thing. What if that hurts him?
Science? Fine.
I don't believe that's how science works. I think.
I mean,
I've actually had a lengthy conversation with a scientist now that I'm thinking about it.
I mean, but he's on the wrong side, boss. It's not fair. It's not fair. I was actually starting to like him. He's just kind of pouty faced.
So, well, perhaps apart from the name, he's still the person that you've grown accustomed to being around? You've not even given it a shot, no?
But, boss, if he fights for the other team. That means I have to fight him someday, and I don't want to fight him.
But then, wouldn't that mean that you would also theoretically be fighting me?
Wait, boss, I thought you were on my side. What the hell?
So I am on your side, unless you're
What?
not being particularly clear what you mean by side.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, boss. I'm confused. He's like facing this for the first time, right? You know what, boss? I'm gonna get back to you on that. I apparently have a lot of thinking to do here. I'm gonna have to go talk to Vo and see if I can't re-corrupt him somehow. He mumbles as he flies away.
I hope he gets over it.
I mean, I didn't really expect there to be much change in just a short period of time. It's only been, I should say, what, 1 or 2 months since the incident?
Which incident are we talking about?
When he turned into Christopher instead of Faustus.
Oh, okay, I thought you were talking about.
He went
Either
through growing
changing.
pains too.
I
Dory.
think
What?
Well, before all
your
of this
changes.
happened, he was a spirit of Asmodeus.
I think he is fine with your changes.
Well, it's either that or he's secretly hoping that I could be corrupted again.
I
But then
think
again, I do nevertheless care for his spirit, and perhaps with time he could potentially see things differently from how he used to. Even if just a little.
I think he has changed more than you realize.
All of a
There's
sudden,
certainly.
the air is pierced with a loud banging noise in the far distance. Like, no perception check needed to hear this. But it's not like it's an attack on the ship. There's just noise in the ocean that's making it to your ears from afar. At which point you can go ahead and roll the perception. I'll give you more information at that point. And then, yeah, not trying to interrupt the conversation, but something is happening. Roll for Dorian as well, since he would have been like, "What the?"
There, my screen went to sleep for a hot second, so I waited for that to pop back up. That's sometimes the issue with dual monitors is that one tries to go down before the other, but then there's a delay when the other one tries to go back up.
Okay. The captain kind of like looks off into the distance, and she starts commanding the crew to make adjustments to the navigation. Though none of you see clearly what's going on, you get the sensation that there's a battle that they're trying to avoid getting into. Like there's a battle between other people, so she's trying to steer away from it. You can feel the shift of the ship's navigation turning at a different angle, and it seems like you're making a wide broadside away from where the noise originated.
I guess she doesn't want to go that way.
No, she doesn't.
Well, it does seem like there's some sort of ruckus in that direction. Perhaps it's for the best.
Meanwhile, Sunday. No. That
I
whole
don't think-
ship battle.
I do not think I do not think there's any good ruckus.
Successfully navigating around it, you are eventually left to your own devices. I do apologize. Go ahead.
So, well, a ruckus can certainly be uncomfortable, but sometimes a ruckus is a sign that others are enjoying themselves.
I think that could be said about all ruckuses.
But I should say that perhaps one's enjoyment could be in good fun, while another one's could be more malicious in nature.
But even those not being good could be having fun.
Flashbacks to living back at the Dawnbreaker estate, eyes glazed over. Then comes back to reality.
Yes, I'm fully aware of that fact.
1,000-yard stare.
All right. Whenever you're ready to end your conversation, your watch pretty much comes to an end with just the grotesque sounds of battle from afar being the only indication of anything to be alarmed about, but nothing that wasn't skirted away from.
Yeah, Juno's got nothing else.
Hey, boss. I'll go wake up Vol, okay?
So, very well then. Thank you very much, Dorian.
Oh, absolutely. My pleasure. Doing good deeds. Thumbs up. Flies away. And Vol, you feel claw-like feet on your face. Hey, Vol, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Hey, smack. Slaps you with his wings. Get up.
I've been awake since you stepped on my neck.
Ah, perfect. Great. Glad that worked.
I just didn't want to slap you because I thought it was Chinook.
Oh,
Chinook,
man.
right by.
Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't seen him all day. I wonder where he went. No, we got a problem.
Sits up finally. Puts basically Dorian right between her legs and be like, what's up?
All right. My boss is delusional. We got to fix this quick. It's getting terrible. I don't know how much longer I can handle this. He's talking about switch it to the other side. Like becoming what Cronkite or Juno. Blah, blah, blah. He kind of like fake throws up off to the side. Some reason I don't like that name either.
Okay, and what do you want to do about it?
I want my master to return to his former glory. He needs money. Lots of it. Remember the deal. We have to bring him back. Otherwise, if he goes down this road of goody two-shoeness, I don't know if I can handle it, Vo.
Oh no, we don't want that.
No,
Although,
we don't.
I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you
Yes.
asked me though, since I'm full of money, right?
No. You're a source to me. You're what do they call that, Vo? Where you're a means to an end. Not necessarily the answer, but you can help me find him funds and corrupt him as he should be. You almost had him that one night, remember?
I think I do.
Yeah. We need to push that more. Apparently.
How about this?
Mm-hmm.
How about this then? This will help me out a lot more. Because
yes.
Vol's kind of like sitting there going,
your watch too, if you want to go up to the deck while we're talking.
Oh, well, let's just say this, is that, how about this? Whenever you're out, why don't you look for job opportunities that we could use to corrupt him even further? Where, out of character, Vol's just really like, hey, if I convince him to go look for jobs, we can at least cover stuff.
But Vol, that defeats the purpose. I'm asking
No.
No. You're not pulling this.
I know you're asking me.
I know what you're telling me, and I'm not buying it.
Oh, you don't? Well, here's the thing. I help you understand. It's like, you see, why would I help you if you're not going to help me? See the problem here?
Well,
Aren't you a
that
little
is
devil that kind of works like that?
now
You gotta
look.
benefit from it. So you're asking me
So
to help
basically, what
you.
you're asking me is for a contract, then, right? That's what we need to do. We need to write this up on a piece of paper and get it all down onto the dotted line. I'll go talk to
Probably.
I'll go talk to a lawyer friend of mine.
Oh, fuck. Basically, Bull's gonna be like, she's not taking it serious. Like, you do that.
All right, I'll get it drawn up, and then I'll take your suggestion under advisement, and I'll let them know, and then I'll get back to you. But we got to do something soon, because if he keeps puking all that light on us, I don't know how many more days I can handle that.
Are you worried that you're gonna? Well, let me put it this way, and I imagine this will upset you greatly.
I'm already upset, Vol.
Well, I was gonna say, suddenly sprout angel wings in the halo.
Shut up, God! Or Asmodeus God, you! And he shakes his fist at the air as if cursing the gods.
Well, let's try our best to bring him to the spot where he belongs.
You know what? Go to your watch. I don't even care anymore. And he flies away.
Apparently, this imp is very insightful, but they didn't roll anything. Oh,
No.
walks away.
No,
Bubbles.
he's just
Go
in
ahead.
a story mode. That's all. Don't worry about it.
I get it. But Vol's gonna like head upstairs and kind of like find a good spot to, sit for a watch. So kind of like maybe I'll put her right here.
And
There we go.
then our other person that needed to be wake up was Arthur.
That would be correct.
Does anybody wake him up, or do we just say he wakes up?
It's Christopher, like curious. It's like, oh, apparently no one's gone to wake up Arthur. Gets up and like puts awake. So, wait, why are they holding you that way?
No.
3 aliens in a bed. About right, ain't it?
As he just kind of.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I wasn't hearing anything, so I was starting to speak, but then you started speaking, so go ahead.
As he kind of just maneuvers his way out very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, foot out. Okay, yep. And once he's finally out, he just kind of dusts himself.
All right.
Actually, I woke up 5 minutes ago, but...
All right. With that...
I thought Juno would have woken you up. My apologies.
Oh, it's fine. Haven't slept well, so here I am.
I hope it's nothing serious.
I mean, unless you consider a haunting and now this, serious. Oh, did I mention the haunting was my dead wife? Yeah, that's...
Oh, that does seem to carry a lot of baggage, doesn't it?
The backs of your hair start to curl up as if you feel her presence, but you do not see her.
Speaking of which, this kind of lets out a sigh. Anything we need to worry about?
Well, there was some sort of event not that long ago, but we've successfully avoided it, I do believe. So, for the time being, we seem to be all right.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for it. In the meantime, as he just kind of snaps his fingers, turns back into Arthur.
Also, I don't believe I have to remind you, but do be careful who you do that around.
Oh, yes, of course.
So Arthur and Vol are on the top deck now, right?
Yep, he'll eventually go up top. Look out.
Vol waves him over. In the pitch dark.
Yeah. I mean, there's some lighting around the ship, so it's like the crew has to see, right?
Also, I think Arthur has goggles tonight. That was one of the things I made sure to pick up.
Alright.
Yep. So he kind of just, voice crack. Walks over, sits down next to Vol.
So, I'm guessing you're sleeping great because you got 2 warm bodies now?
Actually, if I'm being honest, I think I slept a little more horrible. Sorry, it's been a rough day.
I understand, based off our conversation. Like, let me be honest, before I showed up, were you ever this vocal to your other compatriots, except, yeah, like, more vocal to them before you met me?
Not about this, but also back then I didn't really need to be that vocal. My past wasn't haunting me nearly as bad, and well, only until I decided to start digging it back up, that it got worse.
I mean, I would offer a solution, but it's not a great solution. Since I know when I have those rough nights, I just drink it away.
Well, I've tried that. Gets people concerned, and also, well, potatoes.
Potatoes.
Actually, you joined us just after we went after one of my old compatriots, an effective mother.
I joined with the mother thing. It was literally after I was told about Ninny being a possible helper for me. I came straight to where she was located. Well, wanted to ask for her guidance since I didn't know where else to go. So maybe not too far long ago, maybe. I'm not great with times.
Can I sneak that perception check from you too?
Yeah, sure. Should I have Chinook roll as well?
Sure, why not?
Hey. Okay, thank you, Chinook. Do all the work for me. Do all the work for me! Hey, yeah! Chinook's not doing any work for me.
They're sleeping upside down on the crow's nest. You think they're up there doing something, but they're just taking a break. Arthur, you kind of look overboard and you could swear you see strands of red hair.
As I'd say, I think I need a reality check on that one, but
I mean, I'm just telling you what you think you see. I ain't telling you what you actually are seeing.
that'd be just intelligence, yeah.
Sounds like a wisdom, to be honest. We're dealing with your paranoia at the moment. Or the haunting itself. As you kind of like face this with some severity of like that can't be true, you can kind of like start to see the ghostly visage of your former spouse to be float out of the water, and they kind of like look like they're crying towards you as they are draping wet in ghost form, though you are the only one that sees it.
Hey, kind of slapping on the face. You okay?
No, but that's years worth of emotional baggage we had to undo.
And it's about to get worse.
Vol tries to look in the same direction he stared off to, but
As soon as she looks in that direction for you, she disappears. Almost as if she's doesn't want to be seen by, even though she couldn't be seen anyway.
Huh.
Absolutely true. God damn it, Christopher.
Out of curiosity, Arthur, do you have any mementos of her? Like, a good luck charm?
I honestly wish I did, but most of them got, well, fire does what it does best.
Fire.
As he kind of just looks down. I don't
Um,
have that ring, which is unfortunate.
you remember Boris, right? Full Arthur, you remember
Pony guy.
Boris, right? Yeah.
Vaguely.
Boris kind of like walks up to the two of you, seeing you on watch, and just kind of like nudges your shoulder, Vol, and points at the water. Look, sea dragon.
Vol will look over.
And just floating in the water, a ways from the ship, seeming to go on its own course, uncaring and unaware of whatever's happening here. A shell kind of emerges part way, and then like the head of the sea dragon just kind of like pokes its head up and then dips back under the water and continues on in a easterly direction. That's what you guys missed.
Hey, isn't that good luck to see one of those?
Yeah, it means there shouldn't be anything to stop us from getting to the mainland without any problems.
Thank you for sharing that to me.
Yeah, no problem. I just, you guys seem engrossed. Are you guys okay? Like, you know,
I think
I was really hoping to see some of those unicorns that I was told that might be on the ocean, but I don't think it's happening tonight.
maybe one day. At least you know they're there.
Mm-hmm.
But no worries. No, thank you for checking in.
Oh, no. Well, you guys go ahead and continue your watch. I'll just be minding my own business over here. And kind of like goes off to the other side of the ship.
Nice enough, fellow. Full kind of like after having this thought. I know you do not have anything, you don't really have much, but I understand the ring situation. As Vol will go through her bag and pull out her own ring that she has. And kind of show it to Arthur.
Arthur, slightly resisting saying something, he's just going to take a look at it.
Is this a signet ring of your house, or am I mistaking this for something else?
It is the signet ring of my house, owned previously by my father.
Mm-hmm.
And was the last thing that she got before he ran off into God's knows, you know?
I mean,
But
I know.
But I think Vol will just kind of be like, you see, while I didn't have everything burn, I don't really have much of anything to remember by except for this. So...
Your father waits at God's nose.
Ready to fight you, motherfucker. Let's go. Anyway, Vol's just gonna look at
father, Vol.
but just to kind of like build this connection with Arthur, being like, I don't know, in my case though, even if they're alive or not. Very possibly dead, since I don't think they would have left me alone for so long. But it's that hope, right? I think you have that hope a little bit. I could be wrong though, I'm just trying to build a connection that you're not alone.
I've known that. About 2 months
And
now,
te-
actually.
and
Oh, go ahead.
technically, you're no longer alone because of the draw from the deck of many things.
But, you know, I can definitely... Let me give you something that'll kind of be... show that I want you to know that you at least have something else to show that someone's helping you out, since it sounds like you've been on your own for a while. Stewing, constantly stuck in your mind, not being able to, well, relax, right?
As Arthur just kind of just sits there like, yep, right on the head.
Vol will go pull her collar a bit and just kind of like reach down. They kind of pull off basically her dog tags that she got, like gold plates, unlatches it, and then kind of like pops off one disc, and then puts it back on, then hands him one of the discs of her gold dog tag. I want you to think of this as, well, you know how you promised to help me out? This is my promise to help you out. This is so you can remember. But also feel comfort that you have an ally. And that you could always remember you have other allies too, like Christopher. Shella, maybe not so much. Kronk,
I
definitely.
heard that, fool.
How are you still awake? Were you listening to us the whole damn time?
Telepathy. I'm after Arthur. What did I tell you? No, I'm just kidding. Not here.
But basically that you already know Jack is willing to... He's crazy, but he's willing to help people out. When it helps him.
Yeah.
Don't give... Oh, go ahead.
As I say, isn't it bad that somehow I slightly see myself in him, only on a very tiny, minuscule level? I was never that cocky in my younger years. Jesus.
Oh,
Didn't a lot.
He's a lost cause.
I don't know. I see myself a lot more in Christopher sometimes. Although he seems to grown a lot more, and, well, I haven't, in a sense. But you can keep this. Don't give this to anyone else. This is... I'll just say it like this. Lose it and I kill you. Kind of like not actually making a serious tone, but kind of like just showing us like, yeah, no, this is super important.
By the way, the sun is rising at this point because the DM needs us to go on break soon. Not
Do you
trying
take
to be... Yeah, I'm taking a break. I don't know what he takes.
Yeah, he'll take it, smile, then just kind of give her a hug.
Vol will return the hug this time.
And with that, we will go to break. Are you okay with that? The restroom is beckoning. That's why I'm trying to rush this a bit. So we'll be back.
Good.
We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes, guys. Stay tuned. Use the restroom, get something to drink. Keep an eye on that StreamRaiders and play some Raid Shadow Legends! !Raid in Twitch chat.
You really think you can train me to be a 6-star?
6-star? I think yes.
Oh, I can't.
No! Do it again! Keep your shield up! Come on!
I'm ready.
Okay, tomorrow we talk about tactics.
Over 400 champions and Death Knight.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the long delay. My eyes, if you noticed me, I was kind of rubbing them a little too much. So I went and got some eye drops. Took a little time there to go do that. Tried to take care of me so that we can keep going here. And I guess I'll unmute these guys, but I don't know, man. It doesn't seem safe for work just yet. Okay, we're back. Oh, so let's see. Where were we? Ah, the end of the watch for Arthur and Vault.
Yes, we just finished to the end where after each member of the crew individually came up to Arthur, stabbed him, and says, "For the watch."
For the watch. For the watch! It worked. Apparently that's what we're going with then. Alright, Arthur, you're dead. You and your wife are reunited. Are
The
you
wife
muted?
goes, I
Are
think
you
he might be
muted?
muted.
Yeah, I'm like, if he's not responding, like I'm definitely trying to get a rise out of him.
And the wife goes, for the watch.
Alright. Yeah. And then you both live happily undead ever after. No. Alright, so morning comes. You all start to stir in your beds, waking up, or for those who are ending the watch, you're able to go wake up everybody if you wish to be an asshole or not. It's up to you. But the morning is officially yours as Boris is currently sailing the ship.
Foal's gonna sharpen her tools.
Sure. I mean, somebody needs to do something.
Sharpening, sharpening.
So, Vol, I noticed you
Grab
sharpening
Shella.
your tools there.
Grab
Oh,
Shella, sharpens her horns.
Oh.
Sharpening, sharpening.
Oh. Ooh, yeah. Get that. Oh, right there. That's the spot. Now I'll be able to just headbutt him.
But yeah, no, I think it's just like another boring day on the ship.
Yeah, well, okay, I'll do one roll to find out if it is. Yeah, it looks like it is. Because there's only one roll I really care about. Dolphins and marlins can be seen in schools flocking around the ship. So if you want to go fishing, I would say you'd have advantage on it.
Aljuna's going to start the day by making everyone breakfast.
All right, give me that survival. Give me that morning cook.
Should be a pretty easy one. It's mostly just like salad.
How do you ruin salad, though?
Bad vinaigrette, apparently.
Apparently, you thought it was supposed to be used for salad dressing, but apparently it's like Tabasco sauce or something. You thought it was French dressing. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. You thought it was French dressing that you were putting on these salads, and then it's actually Tabasco sauce. So each of you see these red liquid above the lettuce and tomatoes and stuff that he's put together. Okay, look, some of you might eat that, okay? If you want to eat that, go for it.
Foal's not gonna turn down a meal?
Fair enough.
Jack's gonna eat it.
Yeah, it's a spicy salad. So, I don't know what kind of, like, it looks like it would have tasted better if it had taco sauce. Or not taco sauce, but like taco meat in it. Then you could add a taco salad. Damn it, now I'm hungry for a taco salad. Alright guys, we're going to have to go.
This does not go with the marlin.
Yeah, it does not, does it? Alright, so... Yeah, man, Christopher pukes. Blech. Or controlled light now, or what?
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to just like to roll Constitution saves to see how peacefully it comes out.
Sure, go for it. Because I could definitely react with Dorian.
So in other words, in this case, this one was silent but holy?
I don't know, did he roll his... Okay, yeah, he rolled it. Yeah. Huh. Something tingles down my back. What the hell is that?
Do I see a halo on you?
What? Fuck no, you better not. He looks up, but doesn't see anything. But then again, even if he did, it would be like still up there by his ears.
I think
Okay,
I see
good.
that too.
What? No. He's like waving his hands over his head. No, man, you guys are imagining things. Okay, I will not metagame with Dorian. I promise not to metagame with Dorian.
Come now, let's not all tease him.
You're all just corruptible.
But I guess if nothing else, since he's like steering the ship around eventually, Christopher will come up. It's like, I wasn't aware that you had permission for.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Captain needed to take a nap. She said, "Boris, take over." I'm like, "Okay, Captain, I got you covered, dear." And off she went. Yep. Think we'll see any of those ocean unicorns? As the DM tries to get a natural 20.
It's difficult to say, but it's not outside the realm of possibility.
Think the DM will get frustrated and just say it happens? No, just kidding, above table. Well, so far the sails are going strong. The wind's in our favor. We might even be able to reach it by evening if we're lucky. Oh, do you guys even know where we're going exactly on the Southern Isles?
Well, as you recall, we're mostly, hired hands to escort your ship, so...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I suppose we didn't ask precisely where you were docking.
Let's see here. Is this the right place? Yeah. It's called Abarga Cove. It's a coastal city on the southern end of the Southern Isles. There's a lot of people there. All kinds of stuff. A lot of hyper trading.
Oh, so it's a very bustling sort of city then.
Mm-hmm. All kinds. Thank you for the raiders on the stream. Well, not StreamRaiders, but, the other raid. Shadow Legends. Sorry. But yeah.
Are there... So,
Huh?
are there any notable sights or features of the city? Have you been there before?
Oh yeah, well we always stop at the Siren's Tier. It's a tavern inn where you can rest up from a voyage, and then after that there's all kinds of fancy districts that the DM has not filled out because we haven't visited this place very often above table. So sorry for the ongoing above table information, but we get to world build when we get there, if we decide to stay there. All kinds of fun places.
Well, then that's certainly something to look forward to, isn't it?
Yeah, you guys plan on staying with us on the way back, or are you guys taking a break down there?
So, well, I suppose it sort of depends on basically like our own personal business is in regards to visiting. You were called Juno, the turtle.
Oh, the birdie turtle. Yeah.
So
I'm
yes, well,
I'm going.
we're checking in on his.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was just going to say I was going to nickname him Birdie so I don't forget.
It's like I don't know, for whatever reason my brain is just drawn to the name Paratrooper. I just don't know why though.
I'm sure it's something silly, but yeah, we'll be making a stop there. Hopefully we get there tonight. I really hope so. The sea's been nice to us. We've been able to steer away from trouble left and right. It'd be a darn shame if something held us up now.
Yes, it would be a shame, wouldn't it?
Sure
They both look
would.
at the camera.
Yeah, sure would. Good news. I've been rolling things we've already done, so there's no repeats.
But yes, our particular more personal business is that Juno's aunt appears to be sick, and we're simply checking in on her. She
Oh no,
may not
that's
have much time left.
Well, then you send her our best wish, or I at least wish him the best. Hopefully she gets to feeling better. Stony has just started raiding. As you can see, I'm constantly distracted by all the new alerts. My apologies. Alright, so... Alert. I have people ready. I do want to go and edit that alert. The dinging noise needs to end. I wanted to make it something softer, but we'll worry about that sooner or later. That's more of a me problem than you. But at any rate, Boris just kind of like continues to chat with you. So like, yeah, if you got any other questions you want to ask him.
Although that said, so do you believe that you would be a crew member for the foreseeable future, or do you have aspirations to become your own captain one day?
I mean, I'm getting plenty of experience here on the ship, but my own captain, I don't know. That seems pretty high up on the order.
Well, you do certainly seem the responsible sort, and you're even trusted enough to take care of the ship while the captain is indisposed.
Well, sharpening anything she can see now, it seems. Give me a persuasion check, though. She's on a mission. Not too sharp, Vol. Want to make sure he can actually wear it.
But if he wears it and it's sharp enough, that means he can be an asshole cowboy that, you know, has a bit of an edge. You know? It might make him sharper.
Is that really what we need, though?
Look, he's following the buddy system. Imagine if he had a sharper hat.
As much as I would like to become a captain of my own, I don't think I'm good enough just yet. But thank you for the words of encouragement. I mean, it's definitely something to think about in the near future.
So yes, I've just been thinking of my own future as well, and it just seemed like it might be a good fit for you one day. If you don't
Maybe,
have the confidence now, then perhaps sometime later.
perhaps. Well, maybe I should ask you. What do you plan on doing with your future? You like being on the ocean?
So, well, I haven't really spent much time on the ocean myself, but I
I
did
mean,
at the same time, though, read an interesting a piece of literature. Have you ever heard of one Javal?
Javal. Javal. I'll make a history check with them. Watch now, I get the natural 20. Okay, thank God I did not burn that yet. Oh, Javal, that's that old guy who wrote a bunch of journals way back when. I heard details about that once or twice with some old visitors who were on the ship about 4 or 5 months ago. One of them claimed to be an Oathen archivist, whatever that might be, but it's been a spell since I heard anything about Javal.
As it would happen, I'm in possession of one of his journals.
Are
I
you
learned a fair
really?
amount about trading from it.
I'll be doggone, that might be interesting reading. Maybe I can borrow it while well, I don't know, we might actually be hitting the city as soon as we get there. But if I find some spare time, if you got a book, I wouldn't mind reading it.
So you're welcome to come read it in my room anytime you'd like.
Hey, I might
I
take
would
you
enjoy
up
the
on that.
company.
Hey, yeah. So if the captain lady wakes up anytime soon to resume her duties, I'll definitely take my leave and pay a visit for that.
I'm looking forward to it.
Excellent. Well, keep a sharp eye on the ocean. Don't want to have any of the Tazarats sneak up on us.
So most certainly not.
And he just kind of like nods and
Is
smiles
she
towards
trying
you.
to sharpen a hat?
I know, it's weird, isn't it? Vo, you're obsessed with this whetstone. You need to quit it.
Sorry, what? Pulls out, starts like to sharpen Jack's hand.
Oh no, Jack, your fingers. Doesn't seem like Jack is phased. Go ahead, proceed. Apparently nobody wants to participate but us.
No, we're just killing time. So just literally just sharpening anything she can find.
Alright. Yeah, and here's the thing, like, the morning to afternoon is yours to do as you will. If there's anything you want to do, I am constantly trying to roll for events, but I do keep getting a lot of re-rolls because we've already hit like several of these, or there are some on these roll tables that don't make sense because Professor Smithersmile can't crash in the ocean at this time. Oh, that's
Well,
so
we all
close.
know Juno's gonna drown to worms, so.
Oh, no, we already did that one too. Alright, fair enough. I mean, eventually, all we can do is the natural 20, right? What did you say about worms?
Juno's gonna drown to worm. Go fishing.
Okay. About to say, is this
I
something
was
we
about to say,
can
like, do we need to
show
get
on
Dorothy
Twitch?
J in here?
You know what? I think there is only one thing left. Boom, thank you. There it is. Alright. Don't worry. I'm going to get to this in just a minute. Like, I was probably going to do this anyway, but I'm just trying to make sure that I went through my list as thoroughly as possible, and there were a lot of re-rolls necessary. Anyway, as you're fishing, so the one thing I did say is you do get advantage on the fishing because there are schools of fish swimming around the ship. So roll survival with advantage. Don't manage to get any of the big fish, but it doesn't mean you come out empty-handed. You get like a medium-sized marlin. A lot smaller than the one you caught yesterday. Wow.
Guess I'll put this one back.
And back. Perception checks from everybody. We'll make this a fair roll.
So we'll put his eyes on.
Yep.
25.
Nice.
Why did you take your eyes out? I feel like you need those.
I got a left eyeball that needs itching. Anyway. Put it on a skewer here in a minute. Anyway, yeah, Halloween's right around the corner, guys. Don't worry about it. So, off into the far distance, a good gaggle of you. Gaggle being Jack, Vol, Juno. See a magnificent sight that many may never get to see ever. As across the ocean, there is a flourish, I would say 10, maybe 15 stallions with horns atop of their heads, just riding across the ocean with purpose. As they see the ship, they make a wide berth of it and kind of like go off of the starboard side and continue racing past the ship, continuing on the ocean waters. Boris is unaware of it. They come close to the underside of the ship to where they kind of like get underneath the vision of certain people, but you guys already seen them. And Juno, it's probably directly below where you're trying to fish. Like you drop the marlin in, then all of a sudden this sight comes right from underneath there. And there they are, these unicorns that we thought we would only see in Parinthia or whatnot. Right there before your eyes, Juno.
Okay. Told you we'd see them.
Hey Christopher, Boris, can you confirm this? I never seen them before.
What are you talking about?
What?
Points.
Okay, since she points it out, then yeah, we can see them like racing off with the trail. Is that what I think it is? Boris gets really excited.
I can't deny this.
Oh my god, I didn't think I'd be able to see him so soon. It's such a grand... Oh, it's going to be a beautiful day when we get into port. This is a good omen, guys. This is a good omen. I feel like we ain't got nothing to worry about. No sea creatures, no giant sea turtles that are going to flip the ship or anything like that, or a kraken or anything. I'm sure we're going to be perfectly fine making our way to shore. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. Oh.
Hey, so, any of y'all know what unicorn tastes like? Because I'm getting kind of hungry.
No, don't you dare touch them unicorns. Those are a sacred beast. You touch one of them, you're going to have bad luck for 7 years.
Yeah, right, sure. How close are we to the unicorns?
I mean, they're racing past the ship as we speak, and they are definitely making headway on getting away from it just as fast as they came.
Alright, I'm going to just try to reach and grab one.
I mean, you can't. They're on the surface of the water. You're about 30 feet up in the air. If you want to reach and grab one, you're going to have to dangle yourself down on a rope because I want to see this.
Alright, then I'll quickly take out a rope, tie it up, and like a lasso, try to nab one.
Give me a dexterity check, not a save, a check. Because you're tossing a rope. You attempt to throw one, but the stallion just steers out of the way of the rope and manages to get further along.
All right.
I mean, if you really want, I'll allow you to roll an athletics to see if you can run to the end of the ship and try again.
Yeah, this time he's got to make sure to tie the other end of the rope to his waist.
Oh, God.
So it doesn't lose it. And he's going to just run to the end of the ship and try again.
So you run to the end of the ship, and Jack, roll me athletics to see if you can make it in time. You do. You make it in time. You're going to attempt one more throw with a dex. Now, make another athletics check to see if you stay on the ship. Yoink! Jack nabs one of them and is instantly propelled out of the ship as he is now dancing along the water. It's almost like he's skiing in a way, right? Because he starts slamming into the water. This horse is still going at top speed, not even stopping. And you're like, you're definitely doing that thing where you're not skiing exactly, but you're just motorboarding up and down into the water as you fall off the boat. And the Boris goes, "Oh no, Captain's gonna be angry if she hears about this."
Well, as I'm being pulled to get the water, it's like, all right, this is a loss. Take out the knife and just cut the rope.
Okay. You cut your losses, realizing this stallion is strong as fuck, and now you are getting close to the ship as it catches up to you.
I'm just gonna swim over and try to latch onto the ship. This side.
Give me athletics to climb up, unless there's some other means we can use.
Fool's gonna check a rope?
Oh, hold on. First, I have to ask, Jack, are you going to resist?
Depends.
I'm going to help you.
He doesn't respond after that? Okay.
She casts telekinesis to try to pull you out of the water. If you resist, you have to make a check against her. If you don't, she pulls you out of the water without any hassle.
I'm not gonna resist.
Alright, so she reaches out with her telekinesis and grabs you out of the water and springs you up and then spills you upside down almost as your hat flops onto the deck. And then she slowly sets you down on your back. There you go, Jack. I got you. Nice and easy.
Jack, what on earth were you thinking?
Dinner.
What did I tell you? That's bad luck to hurt a unicorn. Don't you know better?
Alright, well, my silk rope is gone, so...
Arthur, make a strength check. Just because she didn't use it. Yeah, you just had to remind me that you were... Yeah, okay, so, I mean, I'm pretty sure her Arcana alone is more than that. But it's fair.
It's not Arcana, it's Charisma.
Yeah. Her spell casting. Oh, Arthur! Goink!
Arthur goes flying?
Yeah, you go about 30 feet closer to her, and she kind of like has you about 20 feet in the air. And then she slowly arches you over the ship a little ways, like over the water. It would be so simple, Arthur. We could finally be done with this.
Shell, remember what I said last night?
Yes, no fireballs, and I promise.
Yeah. He gets up, he shakes the water off his hat, puts it on, and puts his hand by his wand, put him back on the ship, nicely.
Now, Shella, think about this.
She's blinking, trying to think. Go for it. What do you tell her?
If you set me down now...
Uh-huh.
1,000 teeth to you.
Ooh, 1,000 teeth. Nope, that's not enough. That was with advantage. However, I will allow Jack to try to intimidate her into doing the right thing.
Yeah, because he's going to pull out his wand and point at her. It's like, remember, I have no problem killing you. So put him back on the ship.
I don't think you understand, Jack. I have no problem killing him either. She says as she pulls him further out of the ship.
Incidentally, is Arthur still above the ship itself?
No, he's currently over the water at this point. Like, I'll put Arthur like where she has him, right? So but staying parallel with the ship. Like, she hasn't let go yet. Because, to be honest, she is internally conflicted, but there is that problem. There is that situation that we still haven't fixed. She is compelled to kill Arthur by the gods in some way, shape, or form. Last attempt, Arthur, or anybody else. Anything else you want to try to do? Like, you could see her mentally struggling. Like, I gotta do this, Arthur. It just won't stop bothering me until I do. I don't know what to do. What do I do? Just I could just let you go. I'll let you go.
Shella, you're like family to me. Please don't.
Oh, persuade away.
Ah, plus 11. I can't possibly fail this. Ah, what the hell did I say that for?
All right, well, that deserves what's about to happen anyway, right? All of a sudden, Shella looks away and drops Arthur into the water. You fall 30 feet into the water. Oh,
Jack
man.
Jack
Overboard.
Jack is just gonna sigh. He's like, well, at least I'm already wet. He's gonna cast Fly on himself, because that's still on him.
I was gonna say, Arthur is really just gonna stick his feet into the air and boots are flying.
You guys can't believe that.
Arthur wasn't worried.
Shella's kind of like locked into herself. Like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, but I have to. I don't know what else to do. He needs to be dealt with, and I can't deal with this anymore. And Dorian's over there patting on her shoulder like, good girl. You got it. You know what's up. You know what this is all about. You are totally in it to win it. I am behind you 100%, Shella. Don't you worry. You did the right thing. Yes, you did.
So Jack is gonna, at least if Arthur needs help, to at least get out of the water, and then if he's gonna fly on his own, Jack has something else he'll do. Alright, Arthur, you good? Can you fly on your own? Do you need me to bring you to the ship?
I mean, Star, would I need help getting out of the water at least, since I'm...
I don't know. If you got the boots of flying, no, I don't think you do. Like, as soon as you hit the water, you can use the boots to get out. Like, there's nothing that says that your boots don't work in water.
Yeah. So anyways, he'll just kind of fly upwards, like, just very unsteadily.
Yeah,
30
you're
feet
a little,
in the air.
Yeah, like, you're a little sloshed. But, yeah, Shella's curled up in a ball and looks like she's mad at herself. She's taking it hard, but Dorian's over there patting her on the back on the other side of the ship there.
Yes, then Jack will fly over, pick up Shella, and pull her 20 feet away from the ship, 30 feet in the air.
Okay, it sounds like you need to make an athletics check to pick her up, because she's not going to be willing to do that.
Yeah,
and I never said she lost concentration on her telekinesis, by the way. So I'll roll acrobatics to see if she can get out of that. Nope. And then I need you to make a strength check to go against her charisma. Oh wow, you got a chance.
Oh, what? Me? Strength?
Yeah, because she's using her telekinesis against you because you're trying to take her. So she's trying to grab you for grabbing her, but you managed to weasel out of it, and you have her for the moment. And then you do what?
I'm just gonna hold her over the water. Now, Sheila, how would you like to take a swim in the water? And I can promise you, I can get sharks here quite quick.
You know, I like to remind you, only you can fly, and if you try to pick somebody else up to go with you, I don't think it works. I'm just double checking. Even though, okay,
sorry, what specifically is happening here?
All right, he's trying to use his fly spell to fly with Shella in hand. I don't think he can carry a creature with him with fly.
Not like Peter Pan hold them by the hand and guide them, but it's like picking her up and just.
Oh, okay. So you're just holding her over the water. Okay.
Yeah, like as a reminder, the fly spell gives you a flying speed. Like you do like, if Shella were heavier, I would see an argument for like.
Well, I mean,
like,
I'm trying to look out for her on her own, but you know. All right, but at any rate, so she just stares at you like, do your worst.
Okay.
Jack, put Shella down now.
All right, and he drops her.
And Shelly uses telekinesis to pull herself back up. She's a willing creature.
Will the both of you please get back to the ship this instant?
Shella will run under the deck at this point.
Jack is not gonna waste the spell. He's gonna spend the time flying above it, like using it for practice.
No, that's fair.
He's
But
bored too. It's
yeah. If this was the case, like she kind of uses this feature that she hardly ever uses for her race. So she cowers away and runs to below the deck.
So, hold on, I'm going to go talk to her as Christopher starts making his way below deck.
Alright, let me just roll a stealth check for her real quick. She's trying to hide from you guys now. She doesn't feel... she doesn't feel like she could face you right now, but you can see her robes clearly sticking out from behind the crate she's trying to hide behind. And then that long sniffle. You definitely know where she's at.
Christopher, at least for now, just playing along. So, come now, Shella. I'm not angry at you. I just want to check to see if that you're alright.
I did it bad. You hear her just kind of like mumble that.
So, you're not wrong, Shella. You did do a bad.
To be fair, boss, I would have done it.
I know you would, Dorian.
Yeah. She did great. I think she did perfectly what was normal. Dorian is terrible. Okay. You know what, boss? I feel like you don't want me here right now. I'll go back upstairs, alright? Okay. And Shella just kind of like shyly comes out from behind, realizing that she's been sussed out where she's at. This compulsion, it's gonna ruin my friendship with a lot of you. How do we stop it?
Don't you remember, Shella?
Hmm.
So one of the possibilities of lifting this particular curse from you did involve visiting a temple somewhere in the Southern Isles?
Oh. Really? Yes. We should definitely visit that temple. Arthur said he was like family. She's kind of like trembling there a bit.
It's come here as a... I just like, and she just kind of like stays where he just like walks a little bit forward and just like even like maybe kneels down a little bit and tries to give her like a reassuring like side hug. So come on now, there is a solution. It's just a little bit longer, right?
She leans her head into you and accidentally cuts you to death because Vol sharpened her horns? Gosh, that's terrible. No. Oh, joke. Glad I got to spit that one out. No, she kind of like runs her head against your chest or whatever she has to kind of like offer herself to kind of like dry what little tears she's got crocodiling down her face.
So I'm sure Arthur... No, I know for certain that Arthur understands the situation, and in the end, nothing bad happened. There was a solution.
Right.
In the end, you'll still need to apologize, but we understand that you are suffering too.
I'm going to stay below deck. I don't think I deserve to be out there.
Well, take all the time if you need, if that's how you feel. Just know that none of us are going anywhere, alright? You're still one of our true and dear friends, and we couldn't replace you.
she turns your side hug into a full hug as she hugs you back. And then she kind of lets go and breathes deeply. It'll be safer for Arthur if I don't see him. Then the temptation can't affect me, right?
So I suppose that we should exercise that certain level of caution.
It'll be fine. I'll find something to do down here. I'm sure there's some dice or... Oh, I got my bag of teeth. She kind of holds it up haphazardly. I could play bones. Or something.
Or perhaps you could maybe organize your teeth however you like. I'm certain there are a few different ways you could do it.
Yes. Ah, well, I got stuff I could do then. I'm gonna go do that then. And she kind of like slowly walks away from you for a moment, stops, turns to look over her shoulder to make sure you're still there, takes a couple more steps, stops, looks back over her shoulder again. And then...
So don't worry, Shada, and I won't leave you alone down here. I'll come back every hour or so just to check up on you, alright?
Tell Kronk I hope he catches a big fish. As she clearly decides not to use his new name.
I'll be sure to let them know.
She nods and just kind of walks away now. Her staff clutched in her chest.
Meanwhile, on top deck.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? She's a little
Arthur
wet.
face planted from trying to fly up and not be able to stick the landing.
Yeah. Would you say your two retainers are nearby or no?
Yeah.
Alright, they will come and check on you. Are you okay?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
everything alright, sir?
I think so. Just maybe a broken nose.
I can attempt some medical checking on you if you would like, sir.
Oh, it's fine. As he kind of just
He
gets
breaks
up.
your nose the other way. No, just kidding. No, you told him no, so we won't do that. Yeah, he offers a hand to help you up, and the woman next to him just kind of checks you over, make sure you're okay.
I'm fine. I promise I'm fine. Just
Fair enough, sir.
a little wet.
I'll go get some towels then. I'll go with you. And the two of them kind of like go to retreat to get you some towels.
Yeah. And as he kind of just watches them go down, why do I have the sense that I should be calling that one? Oh, let me write down.
I don't know, but I'm curious.
As he kind of looks at the female one, where the fuck's my notes?
Yeah, you find yours.
And
Adira?
Yadira, I'll post these names.
Yeah. You post them for me because I'm going to write them down as well.
Both of them are Arabic.
Fair enough. I mean, definitely with the black hair, it definitely has that feel to it, right?
Also
Yadira,
because
okay.
Yadira,
Yeah.
and that one.
I like that. I
Kasim,
like that spelling. Yadira. Kasim, okay. Okay. And then you can offer me details about them later on. Basically, they take the forms of raven-haired humans.
Yeah, we'll stick with the humans at least.
But they are changelings, so you can definitely offer them to change their looks however you see fit.
Oh god, I'm just imagining now just Arthur walking up to one of them. Sorry, your face is wrong. Change it.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Does it need to be... Yeah. But, yeah, for a moment there, Jack, Jack, and... I guess Juno's still fishing, right?
Yep, and Vol's sharpening.
Whatever she could find, huh? Fish hooks at this point.
Yeah. And Arthur's staying very clear away. As Snug as... What would Arthur get? Anyways.
You see Dorian fly back above the deck as he was checking in on Shella with Christopher for a moment, but then he said he was going to leave and come up here. Oh, you got wet. Dorian just got like lands near you.
Dorian, not now, please.
Yeah, sure, it's too easy. I don't want to do it when it's easy.
He just sighs.
If it helps. Not that I care, but she seems really upset with herself. Honestly, I think she did the right thing. I mean, if she has a problem with you and just dealt with it, I love that assertiveness. Like, I admire it, but she definitely had some regrets. I don't know if that does anything for you, but kind of like shrugs.
I'll do about those. Also, I'm 5 seconds away from throwing you in a bag, tying a stone around, tucking you into the ocean.
I mean, if you do that, I'll be back as soon as my master says come back. I mean, you're just making more work for him. If you want to go ahead and do that, then he kind of like puts his hands out like, here I am.
Murder is not the solution. Murder is not the solution. Murder is not the solution.
Oh, come on. Murder.
Immediately walk towards Vol.
But Arthur, you could be the one. You could be the one I've been waiting for. Ah, he walked away.
Still muttering to himself, murder is not the solution. Murder is not the solution.
I respect that. Alright, so Doria just kind of like hangs out with Juno. But Arthur goes towards Vol, who wants to take over the scene. Like, have no direction at the moment.
And that was the final thing I could find in the ship to sharpen. Pulls out a stick.
That was a fishing pole. Now it's a spear.
Ah, you can still fish with it, but don't overthink it too much.
He takes it away from you. And then you see Arthur coming towards you.
You're a bit wet.
I wish I've had this problem more than once.
I mean...
Yeah, I'm gonna shut up now.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, at least you don't need to take a bath. But then again, you're gonna get salt everywhere, so...
I'll probably need to take a bath when I get into town. They're bringing up towels as he points down into the hold.
Yeah, eventually, like Christopher, you see those guys walk by you and they seem to grab some towels and walk back up the stairs while you were having your moment with Shella.
Well, I'm hoping that they're useful to you. Hopefully, though, they don't... Well, it's not get in the way, it's more of like... They don't get themselves killed. I hope they're smart enough to not do that.
They eventually start approaching. It's like, here you go, master, we found you some towels, and they start drying you up.
Just like right in front of Vol. It's just, I'm just imagining she just sees this and it's like, you know, that's not the first time I've seen that.
We don't want you catching code.
As he just kind of dries himself off. This feels very weird.
I mean, some say that's just what nobility gets treated like. I mean, you could ask Arthur. I mean, Christopher.
You can ask the actual Arthur.
Basically, like, well, like, you could ask Christopher. He can maybe give you a better answer. I know when I used to have to deal with stuff, we didn't really that level of dedication. But then again, you never know. You could pay for anything with the amount of gold you need.
Fair, although this is... As he immediately turns to them. Out of curiosity, do either of you know what my name is?
I know that you don't want it said out loud. We're supposed to be calling you Arthur, right?
Immediately, he just... Eyes go wide, turns back. And he just mouths to Vol, "How?"
Oh, did we say something wrong? Says the female. We're sorry, we didn't mean to.
Oh wait, I got a test. Then it kind of looks over to them. It's like, do you know my name?
He hasn't formally introduced us yet, no.
Okay, they're not omnipotent. Kind of looking at back to, Chris. Damn it! Damn it!
Where are we at, Vol? What story are we telling today? I'm confused.
Looking back at Arthur, I'm struggling.
For whatever reason, Vol just keeps appearing and disappearing right before my eyes.
That's spooky. I'm going to stay over here.
Looking at Arthur, just kind of goes like, how did they first appear? I was kind of down deck cutting fish. Did they pop out of the deck? Did they poof into existence?
I don't know, they just...
How about this? Why don't you ask them to do the thing that you always want someone to do for you that no one knows right now? And if they know it, then I would understand if you panic.
He immediately just...
He immediately goes moot? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just kind of thinks to himself... Turns and looks. As she said, why don't you two... could one of you do as what I've always wanted?
What you always wanted? We're a little bit confused. I'm afraid, your ambitions are not fully known to us, sir. But if you tell us, we'd be more than happy to do what we can to help.
Even I don't know those myself.
So technically they did it, huh? No. Just kidding.
Well, that just proves another point then. They can't read your mind. Do you want me to, chat with one of them and see how much they know about you? Well, or you could do it, but I don't know.
No, probably better you do it. I don't know the right questions to ask. What's concerns me is a name. A name. I don't tell anybody. The only people who know are you guys, some person, or two people in, or one person in Timor, or Tynak, another in God knows where. First I'm gonna find the fucker and rip him limb from limb. Anyways.
As we go off on a tangent, 3 hours later. No,
and
also that kid on the street I didn't kill.
Yeah, I didn't, I told him my name and I said if you say it out loud, I'm gonna have to kill you.
There's also that sandwich guy that, burnt my bread a little bit, but I couldn't do anything about it because he was nice.
Yeah, he took my name down. At least the calligraphy was nice.
But if Vol's gonna question them, she's gonna walk over to them putting down her whetstone by Chinook and be like, alright, practice your sharpening skills.
Chinook starts sharpening his beak, but he doesn't have one. And Chinook disappears.
Chinook's not a bird! Chinook's a bat!
Exactly. He took 1 point of damage.
Oh, don't do that, Starby.
I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. He's just sharpening his claws then. He's got feet, right?
That works. I'm just
Alright,
gonna walk over and just look at these two. Okay, first off, where are you from?
They look at Arthur. Is there a reason why she's asking us questions?
As he's just kind of off, like 100% confused. Like,
Apparently, it's like they're prompting you to be like, do you want us to answer these questions?
oh, sorry. Yes, go ahead.
Oh,
There's not a whole lot she doesn't already know about me. Most of it actually is.
that's fair. Your question is about where we were from? We are basically his retainers.
I mean, I get that, but specifically, where are you from?
Wherever he's from. They are very cryptic, it seems.
So in other words, if you tell him that you live exactly where he's from, right now, if I cover my ears, and he freaks out, that means that you all... Well, let me ask another question then. How long have you known about him?
All our lives.
Damn it, Star. Damn you!
You're welcome.
But no, it helps out because it's kind of like, okay. Then, if you're from where he's from, how did you become his retainers? And more importantly, how did you find him?
We found him on the Urchin's boat, and we were reunited with our master.
Then this leads to my next question. How old are both of you?
Our age is a deceptive number regardless how old we actually are. We could never truly tell you because we were never able to track it.
That makes it sad, Star. They don't know their birthday.
I know. Sad, isn't it?
Then this makes me want to know a bit more in the sense of like, if you're from where he is, how did you first meet him?
It was almost like a slap to the face. We just ran into each other.
How long ago?
About an hour ago.
That answers the question right there. Kind of looks at Arthur and goes like, huh. Mouth to Arthur. What the hell?
Okay. Sorry. He's gonna kind of interrupt Vol. I have.
Waiting for... Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I was waiting for the interruption.
Go ahead, Arthur.
One very specific question then. If you are supposed to be my retainers, I don't even, to be honest, I don't even know what that is.
We're... Oh.
Go ahead.
No, I thought that was the question. Did you want us to answer that or no?
Yes, please do.
Yeah, as retainers, we're basically servants. Like, we are here to aid you in your everyday life. Like, if you need help drying off, we will help you get what you need to dry off. If you need help gathering food, we will help you gather food. If you need help cooking said food, we will help you. Like, we are here to remediate the minor mutinies of life so that you may focus on your main task at hand.
He just kind of thinks for a second. Just like with the last group.
I'm sorry, the last group?
No, that was in his own head.
Oh, okay. Well, be careful what you say to your own self, then. Otherwise, your wife might be looking over your shoulder.
And very quietly, he is going to say, "Now then, quick question. What do you know about the family with the last name of Nabad?"
Is this the, like, refresher for the DM? This is the family that you've taken over, so to speak, with Arthur and...
No, this is Argyl's last name.
Oh, okay. In that case, okay. I just know that you're the only Nabad that we're supposed to be serving, sir. You're the only one known to us.
He's going to just sit there.
Would you like an intelligence check just for free?
Sure,
Like
I was also going to
if
say...
not, I'll let you piece more of the puzzles that you're putting together on your own. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy
you
advantage.
I'm about to say, you can keep going, dude. With the normal route that you're going right now, you can keep trying to put together the pieces. But if you're going to buy advantage, go for it.
Oh. Well, no, because I had another specific thing in mind. Because he's going to actually start thinking back before Odium. Thinking all the way back to 6-year-old Argul. He's going to try and recollect some of his early childhood. Unless that was what that was for.
That was not what it was for.
Okay.
But, like, you can easily remember whatever you wish. But as far as, like, what you know, it's only what you know, right? And basically what I was going to give you is, like, the information that you have so far. This is how it pieces together, and this is what you think the limitations are. But you're free to continue questioning them however you see fit if you want to test it further. Unless you want to make that intelligence with advantage.
No, let's go ahead and make that. Let's go ahead and buy advantage on that one.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, go for it. A 6 would be ironically funny. Oh, 16. I guess that's better.
There's a 6 in there.
It is. Hey, I was half right. Alright. You get the sensation that any information that is you, in the moment that if they were to know instantly about you in the moment, they have that information. But anything about the past or anything before you meeting them, like, they have very limited information on that. Unless there's like a make-believe conversation where you would have actually told them all that detailed information, they have no knowledge of anything beyond who you are in this moment. Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay.
He guys actually... Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
He's gonna turn to as if ask another question. Just kind of sigh and then look at Vol. Well, that's another one of life's great mysteries. Maybe Odium will have more answers.
Sounds like we needed to make sure we could find them.
Speaking of finding people, you remember the person I told you about yesterday, right?
Right.
Halfling.
Yep, I remember that one.
I might be, as he's gonna start searching for Christopher.
Vol will just follow him.
At which time, Christopher, you could have left down below at this moment if you wanted to. As Shella just kind of
just maybe wandering up and accidentally bumping into Arthur. It's like, oh, sorry.
Oh, hi. Sorry. Actually, was looking for you. How's Shella doing, by the way?
She is coping the best that she can, but she is all right.
Oh, I'll talk to her. But
I would recommend not doing that presently.
I meant later, but
much later.
Perhaps I should be much more clear. She has decided that it would be best, at least for the time being, that she exercise some distance between herself and you.
I guess I meant much
both
later.
of your sakes.
But... all right. A little hard to do in a group, but Right now, simple. I did want to pick your brain real quick. Or your abilities.
Regarding...
So, how best to describe this? There was one of our member back in the day. Someone who, fun fact, actually I don't want to stab, but I am interested in finding him.
Oh, for any particular reason?
He was my friend from before, and we got separated after leaving that mess behind.
Oh, I see. So you'd like to be able to check up on them?
Make sure nothing bad's happened. They're halflings, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Do you have any paper?
I in fact do, as I have not been able to touch this actual parchment ink pen and ink in my inventory, arguably since getting it. But
Hey, we get to put it to work. How about that?
I also have a bag of sand that I haven't been able to use. Anyway.
Oh wow, how about that?
So, yes, I do possess some parchment.
Okay, because if I remember correctly, you telling Shella that the limitation is you have to have some sort of descriptor of them, physical descriptor.
The more accurate, the better, as far as like making sure that it functions.
Well, since there is a height limitation for me, I can't just turn into him. I could technically turn into Jorgen if I wanted to, but why would I want to turn to that violent bastard outside to track him?
Sorry. Might be putting pieces together I don't want to put together.
He is going to take a solid couple minutes to draw out the best memory he has of Dunwick.
Mm-hmm. Believe, like, unless you have abilities in forgery.
Nope.
It would be a straight dex check, I believe.
No sleight of hand?
No. Sleight of hand's used to steal shit, not draw shit. Otherwise, everybody be getting sleight of hand just so they can draw their favorite porno. I mean, magna. Yeah, magna. 14. It's a decent enough picture to probably give you some familiarity with it.
But if he feels satisfied with it, he will immediately hand it over to Christopher.
Yeah, it's probably the bare minimum that he can even get from it anyway.
So about this will simply have to do. You wouldn't perhaps happen to have any possessions once belonging to them, would you?
As he immediately just thinks to himself, if I did, let's not go over that.
But very well then, we'll just work with what we have. And if it doesn't work today, I suppose I could try the next day.
Of course.
Okay.
In which case, Christopher will attempt to find like a steady part of the rocking ship to.
And see. I'll do the best I can to make it as smooth as a baby's bottom, but good luck. It's just kind of like offering some encouragement. What would the DC be?
Double checking. I mostly just need to remember what the what the modifier is for having none of the possessions. That's the one I always forget about. Or the one I recall the
While you
the
do that,
least.
we're gonna bring up scrying on our end too. Just so that Chad and I can look at it. So you have heard of the target.
Alright, so then they in
Likeness or
total
picture.
receive a plus. The person that I'm attempting to scry, they receive a +3 to whatever saving throw result they make.
Alright, so they get a +3. And then it is wisdom, right?
It is a wisdom saving throw, yes.
Alright, now let me just kind of like pick your brain for a minute, Arthur, because I don't think I made his character sheet yet. But does he seem like somebody who would be wiser amongst the group?
So, to an extent, yes. He's
Yeah, he
the
does.
think on his
Yeah.
head, think on his feet. Don't use violence unless backed into a corner.
Okay. Would you think he's just if you had to pick a class, what would you pick for him?
Considering this was a potential player character, rogue.
Rogue? Okay. I was starting to lean towards Bard there for a minute, but... Alright, nope, that gives me some ideas. I will give him... Let's see. Are rogues naturally trained in wisdom? I don't think so.
They
Like, they're
don't get the ability to
intelligent.
do so until level 15? 14?
Okay. But the proficiency bonus should be about... What's our proficiency bonus at this level? I'm going to give him that at the very least. So 4 plus whatever his estimated wisdom... Okay, I think I got a number I'm going to go with. I'm just going to roll a d20 and then add... Yeah, that's what I'll do. Like, I'm not going to... So that is probably around a 22, actually.
Wait, time out. Are you giving them enough levels to be proficient in wisdom saving throws?
No, I'm giving him the proficiency bonus that you have at this level. Like the natural 4 plus 4. And then plus 3, right?
Well, if you give him the
either
proficiency in
way,
wisdom, he gets that if he's proficient in wisdom, but if he's not, he doesn't get the proficiency bonus.
so it would be 4 plus the 3, which makes that 7, so that's still a 21. Unless your DC is 22, then he failed. But at this point, it looks like he succeeds. But to be fair, you have limited information other than the drawing, and like you said, you would have... Like, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind peeking in too, but according to the dice, it looks like it still wins in his favor. Like, that's why I wanted to make sure we layered out, like, does he seem like he'd be a lot wiser than the rest of the group? So I kind of, like, put him at a +4 for that naturally. And then he gained a +3 from the likeness, and that's all you had. So that's kind of like where I'm leaning on it. So that still put him at a 21. If we just do it that way. So, yeah. As you attempt to make the scry happen, you feel yourself start to lurch off the ship. And then you lurch back in, almost as if the waves prevented you from leaving to see anything. Almost gives you that queasy, seasick feeling, and Boris looks at you apologetically. I'm so sorry, I thought that wave wasn't going to hit like that.
No, you're quite alright, Boris. It's not your fault.
At which point you just don't get nothing today. Maybe next time.
For the time being, it appears that your friend has escaped for... Well, no, I'm sorry, I should not really refer to escape. That sounds nefarious.
You rang?
They are outside my sight for the day.
I heard an imp talking about you, and he said he wants me to corrupt you. Sorry. Go ahead, Arthur.
But as I said, I could always try it tomorrow.
That's fair. Or he always favored not really populated places, so the population is down. We might be able to pick up a lead. I always did try to be as unproblematic as possible.
So then you believe they might still be in the Southern Isles somewhere?
They could be in the Southern Isles, they could be in Timor, they could be in Corinthia. I feel like if they were in Corinthia, we would have picked up a scent already, but
Where not necessarily individuals tend to disappear a lot in Printhia, especially around Murtek. Lots of tabaxi went missing.
The great
Oh.
feline catastrophe, as it was called.
then again, that's fair. Also, I don't think you'd want to stay in Corinthia with all the things going on there. I despise Slaver. He would have... I think that's actually the one time I would have seen him gone murderous if... Actually, not even what I would say murderous. He would definitely have picked violence first, though.
As your conversation and the time that has been spent sharpening many, many tools, and Juno fishing for as long as he wishes, and Jack just being Jack, you hear above in the crow's nest a shout that calls for land ho! Land ho! And off on the horizon, on the forward part of the ship, you can start to see elevated levels of buildings starting to appear in the horizon as a great city of Agrabah, I believe it was called, is coming into view. Abarga, I apologize. Abarga Cove.
I was about to giggle there,
Yes.
like, Agrabah? Huh!
Yeah. All right, don't mess it up for me. I'm trying to correct it, okay? Abarga Cove, as you guys are reaching the northern or southern isles. God damn it! Now, quit it, Moomin. We're taking a break from D&D for a while. You hear me? We've been at this for too long. We need a vacation. It seems. No, we'll be back. Don't worry. So as the ship is growing ever closer, and this is probably the closing scene for today, is there anything you guys want to do before you get to land?
Hey, Jack,
I
do you
mean-
think we could collect as many coconuts as we can, or nah?
You know what? Let's collect as many coconuts as we can, because I did prepare a spell to launch shit at people. So we could have our own, like, little magical cannon that is just my wand.
That means you have double cannons.
Great coconut launcher.
We'll make it a mission to collect coconuts for Jack.
Boy, they are going to be sourly disappointed when they find out that. Anyway, as we make our approach then, and as the ship goes full crazy on trying to get the ship ready for docking, we will join this group next week at 7 p.m. every Monday for Elsparia Trails to the Pass. Join us Wednesday as we look for the lost mines of Vandelver. I hear our DM Lexi is going to be extra careful about what we're doing that day. She is making plans tomorrow, so yeah, we're gonna find those lost mines, guys, don't worry. That's at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, and Friday is our open role play, 6 p.m. Central for that one. Come play some D&D with some of the cast that's here, or some of the other cast on Wednesday. We'd love to be interacting with our viewers. So if you want to join, !help in Twitch chat. We'll give you all the information to join the game, join the Discord, and then you'll get our Twitter. And also there's a new Character Mancer video that I just put out to help you create your character. It even has timestamps, so if you skip around on the things that you know, and then if you don't know the things that I tell you you should have known, I'm just going to remind you, I swear I made a video about this. I'm pretty positive I did. But yeah, check that out. New video. I'm very proud of it. It actually sounds really great. Sound, volume, everything was perfect. Loved it. You should too. !help in Twitch chat, which I'll post. Join us on Sunday for our sub-only roleplay. And if you want to play in that one, all you got to do is go down to the panel below or you could type !subrp, and that will give you a link to our tip page. On this page, make a monthly tip of $5 or more if you're generous. And as long as it's a monthly, I'll give you a new role in our Discord. So make sure you join the Discord so you can get that role. That'll give you access to the voice channel. That'll give you access to the text channels. And then you'll be able to look at the pinned messages for all the links that you need in order to join the game. We'd love to have you along for that one as well. And that's every Sunday at 12 p.m. Central Time. Once again, Monday, 7 p.m. for the Elsparia crew. And let's see, announcements. We're going to get into it. We have some fundraisers coming up in November 8th through the 14th. We are doing Wounded Warrior Project Week, where all of our channel points will get converted into donations instead. So help the Wounded Warrior Project and buy advantages for our crew. Or buy them boons, buy them banes, buy them draw from the deck of many things. That's all going to be possible. I'm going to try to use the similar setup that we used for the previous donation. So we'll have a new alternate thing for that. And then in December 10th through the 12th, we have 3 scheduled one-shots. And if you want to be a part of that, check the pinned message in Admiral in our Discord. Once again, join our Discord. Seems to be our community hub. Might want to check it out. And you'll be able to sign up a sheet to pick a DM that you can be a part with if you want to help support the stream by being a player. Do keep in mind, it doesn't guarantee you a slot, but it will definitely put you into consideration for being picked for those games. And as we get closer and closer to December, we're probably going to do it around Thanksgiving. I'm definitely going to check the sheet and make sure, like, if we have enough people filled in. And if we don't, then I'm going to reach out to people I might know, like some streamer friends like Bara or some other fine folks, or maybe even recruit from the Roll20 page. Who knows? But the community comes first. So if you guys want to jump on that, check the times, check the DMs, and check the games. Like, check them out. See if you want to play. Our open roleplay Friday will still go as scheduled, but it will also be under the charity rules, and so will the Sunday game, and it will be under charity rules as well. So that means no channel points, but charity will help you get those boons, banes, advantages, disadvantages, or a draw from the deck of many things. Whew! My last announcement is Raid Shadow Legends. If you haven't done it already, type !raid and sign up for the tutorial. Like, get through that, and it'll help support the stream. Like, they're gonna support us by playing their game. So if you got time to check it out, doesn't take long, and it's not a bad game. Like, I kind of feel like what I might do for Fridays is encourage this instead of StreamRaiders, because yeah, you could be doing that while you're waiting for your turn and start leveling your characters there. Like, that'll be a lot of fun too. Or do both. I don't know, I'm still debating. But damn, why did I blank out? Oh well. Join us for that on Raid Shadow Legends. Check out the link. We'd love to have you support the stream one way or another. If you can't do it monetarily, you could do it through playing a game. That's basically what that means. All right, that's the end of my announcements. I think I'm burned out for tonight. Say goodnight to Twitch and Facebook, my friends.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Nighty night.
What?
I said night.
I know you did. I'm just teasing. We are up to 4. And that's 20% of the people we need in order to get charity from that. So join us for more of that stream. Or yeah, I'm going to bed. Raid Shadow Legends. You know what to do, guys. All right, we're gonna go find somebody to raid. Hang out. And ask them, do they hear the calling? The chaotic calling.
What? That was fast. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, ChaoticCalling. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? Hello. Welcome. Just got another raid. That's like 2 in a row. That's awesome. Do you hear the calling? The calling? For what? What's the calling? Please demonstrate. The chaotic calling. Oh my god. No. I mean maybe.